Well, it
No
doesn't
choice
matter
to be-
because we're live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 14 of Age of Arcana. I'm Simon at Wandering DM, and this is my cast of wonderful players. I think everybody introduced themselves like often enough so far, so maybe we can skip this and go straight into the action, if you will. Who would like to tell everyone at home what happened last time?
Spider is gonna kill us.
Wow.
Well, so Uriel was like, I have a heavy crossbow. I'm just going to shoot it in the wall like 900 times.
Oh,
I think that's what happened.
Okay, so actual recap.
So we were exploring this ancient Dwargar ruins and found out one mild construct that we beat up with a dwarf trapped in it. Then we found a passage underground to a hidden treasure room that we had to dug around adamantine bars to be able to access all the fake money behind it. We unlocked the trapdoor that fell on Zanben.
Mm-hmm.
And then we walked up the stairs, found out pretty looking spiders. That's going to be our new god or dead.
That's basically it. The giant metal spider that was making all of that sound that you had heard. Who had apparently was in the process of rebuilding a second copy of itself or something like that. I don't know if mating is the appropriate word, but it sort of was like that. And the spider chased after you because it saw you. And I think it fired at a few of you.
Yeah, it
With,
hit everyone.
Yeah, it did some kind of like a laser beam.
Yeah, sort of like force or something like that. So when we left the game, and I'm assuming you guys still want to play these characters today and not other characters.
Unless they can run to the ruins and help us.
No.
Wait.
Okay. There's gonna be a lot of time in between. So the spider was chasing after Zanben, Uriel, Gregor, and not Mukluk. Mukluk, yes.
Yes, Mukluk.
Okay, good.
Gerby's
Oh,
alone
all
in this
within
corner.
Yeah, Gerp's on the other side of the chasm.
Yep. Gerp was the only one who had jumped successfully across the chasm where the spider was, and then saw the spider run after the rest of the party.
Well, Gerp jumped over, and he's like, I'm ready. And then the party's like, see you, Gerp. And then the spider chased after them. And Gerp's like, wait, what?
Yep, basically. There's a coughing this morning. So you we'll start again by rolling initiative, and we'll use that if you want to drop your tokens onto the map, just for the sake of this. There you go. Mukluk, Gerp, Gregor,
Oops.
and then I'll roll for mine.
How do we put your token?
You drag and drop it onto the. I can probably drag yours if you want it. It might be faster. Where are you? Zanben. Yep. There you go. This is your tokens. You just click on it.
What? I don't see it on my map. Just kidding.
No, you should see it.
I don't know.
Represents Zanben.
Oh.
There you go.
Okay, thanks.
So click on it once, and then click on your
Alright.
initiative on your sheet. All right, and I had a 16.
Good luck, guys.
Thanks, Garrett.
I think I'm just gonna run up the wall or the little tunnel that it couldn't fit in.
Mm-hmm. I think I don't know if.
Which, looking back, if we all had jumped the chasm and ran in there, we could have just like attacked the spider while it couldn't get to us. Yeah, we could chop a couple beams, but
That's a tactic. But we're gonna start with Mukluk running down the corridor. I
Yeah.
think you still had your light spell on your shield.
Yeah.
All right. So the corridor veered off. There was
Yeah.
To remind everyone, after the chasm, backtracking the way you came, you had this. I'll freehand it for a second, like a tiny map there. So let's say this is the chasm. Corridor went like this. This. Here you had the pit trap. Kept going like this. This was the fake door. There was a corridor here that led to the room with the trap door. Corridor kept going, and then it went up. No, it did not go up, but whatever. It did not go up. Went like this, went back down, and then you had here was the armory, here was the smith, and then down, and then across, and then the exit. And this room had a tiny secret corridor that went like this, with all the glyphs of warding, to a secret room, which was the treasury. And the other one, well, went like this and this, but you don't know still where it was going after that.
So I still have to make the jump over the small.
You already did, because the spider chased after you, and
Yeah.
I remember saying that the spider did not fall into the trap because it was big enough that the trap was nothing to it.
Okay. So yeah, I'll just run and then dash to toward the trapdoor.
All right. So you make your way within your speed's 60 feet, right? When you dash.
Yeah.
In your case, all right. So you were a bit behind Zanban. You managed to not only catch up to him, but also you end up basically about here at the end of your turn.
Okay.
You're so like next turn, if you dash again, like if you just walk, next turn you're able to go into the room, open the trapdoor, and if you were to dash, you would be able to jump down the ladder and then move a bit about in the corridor. Oh yeah, and needless to remind you, there was also another secret corridor that led to the exit. So that's Mukluk's turn. The spider behind Zanben and Gregor. For all intents and purposes today, Uriel is running with you guys. He'll go with the majority of the party, wherever it is that you guys go.
all right, Uriel turns around and jumps over the chasm with Gerp.
I said majority of the party.
Oh, okay. I thought Gerp counted as like 3 people.
Maybe in your mind. Maybe in your mind.
Kirby's
The-
not the president of the group.
The spider will rush forward and attempt to fire another beam at 1, 2, Gregor, 3, 4, Zanben. Or actually just a D2, because I can roll a D2 here. So 1 is Gregor, 2 is Zan. It's going to be on Zan. Can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
Yeah.
Nice.
You barely make it. As you're running, you feel all of your muscles tense up and almost turn to stone almost, and you just shake it off, quickly rub your muscles as fast as you can to try to keep the blood flowing and keep running and not become paralyzed.
Oh my god.
Yup. That was its turn. It keeps moving forward, keeps walking. It is 20 feet behind Gregor at this point. And we're going to move down the initiative to Zan, who's not paralyzed.
Yay! Alright, so I'm gonna follow Murklock.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'm gonna go through the sacred door, the one just right here.
You mean you want to drop down the
Yeah,
trapdoor and go downstairs?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll remind you, like I said last time, the glyphs of warding, if you are not careful, so if you're running or anything, you will have to make checks to bypass them, because otherwise you will misstep and they'll blow in your face. Like, you had to be very, very careful last time.
Can the spider fit down the trapdoor?
The trapdoor is enough to let a medium-sized creature through.
Is the spider a medium-sized creature?
The spider is much bigger than medium-sized.
Okay.
That's right.
So big, actually, that the 10-foot wide pit trap didn't bother it.
All right. I don't know if it was like a room-sized trapdoor.
Why? It's under his bed.
It's a very big bed.
I did say it was an ornate bed frame or something. So, Zan, are you like using your cunning action to dash and everything as well?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna go for it.
So, you can go beyond, past Muckluck, into the trapdoor, and you can even decide, do you want to go the way of the glyphs, or do you want to head back to the exit?
Head back to the exit.
All right. So you'll be, at the end of your turn, you're almost at the other trapdoor that leads into the entrance, the hallway that you guys entered the ruins through. Gerp! Alone by yourself.
Guys, do you think there's another way out of this dungeon?
No. Maybe there's one deeper if you go forward.
Right? Because if I go back the other way, I'm just going to run into the spider. Simon, I'll go up the tunnel.
All right, you go up the tunnel. Are you madly dashing forward?
No, I'd like to do so stealthily.
All right, make a stealth check.
Normal. Very stealthy.
I mean, at least that's what you think you are. My bad. You make your way down the corridor, and you see that it turned once to your right after the cliff, and then makes a sharp turn after about 15 feet, makes a sharp turn to the left.
I follow the corridor.
All right. At the end of your turn, you stand at the threshold of another one of these like forge/workshop rooms. From there, there are two other exits. One leads. So if I can draw it real quick, it does.
Do I see a light at the end of the tunnel?
Well, there's no light anymore. But you do see purely because of your dark vision. But it goes like this. And so you can Yep.
Is there anything like of note in this forge room? Or is it just like random tools and stuff?
No, there's actually the discarded bodies of two of these sort of like metal worm things that you guys have encountered before. the bronze scouts. They've been destroyed, and you notice that most of the metal plates and everything have been picked clean, and it seems that whatever destroyed them caused a massive, like a massive piercing wound, a single one to both of them. So either like something akin to a cannonball that would have gone right through, like punched right through the creature, or the spider's legs.
Eat it.
Okay. When in doubt, so I'd come in this way. I'll take the right, or the quarter, like in the southern direction.
All right. So you'll turn to the south, but that is going to end your turn.
Okay. And there's no +1 battle axe hanging on the wall. That's just property of Gerp.
Not in this room.
Okay.
Gregor.
I run.
Understandable.
There's nothing else I can do.
All right.
As a bonus action, I'll cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay, that'll put you 50 feet ahead of the spider.
At level 2. Really?
Nice.
Yeah, you need to add your intel on it.
I don't know why it's not adding. It's in my options.
On your sheet?
Add ability mod to damage or healing. It is checked, but for whatever reason, it doesn't add up.
What stat is it using?
Yeah, spellcasting ability none. Spellcasting ability intelligence. And now it should work. Cast
Strange.
it at level 2. Hey, look at that.
It works.
Wow, I
So
rolled
is it-
max on both.
Cool, 11.
DM!
So I heal 11.
What do you mean 11?
At 11. 13.
Yeah.
I haven't finished my cup.
Nobody's finished their coffee. I think we should call this thing like Dungeon and Coffee or some shit.
I don't drink coffee.
Well, you should.
Well, it-
But he's just hammering down a monster right now.
Yeah, no, that's not a good thing. That is never a good thing.
Sponsored Monster Energy drink.
If only. I still wouldn't drink it though. Not after it gave me heart palpitations. Muckluck. You can hear the footsteps of Gregor running after you. He's behind you, almost at the corner. Almost around the corner.
Okay, I'll just go down the
The hatch?
hatch. Yeah.
Alright. So walking, you can get there, and then are you also dashing? If you are, then you catch up to Zenben.
Yeah, I'll dash down the tunnel
Alright.
Come with me.
to safety.
I don't want to be alone.
The spider will move up to Gregor
Mm-mm.
and use its forelegs attack. So because it is close enough, so it moves up 40 feet and then it has a 10-foot range. It's just gonna go whack whack with the legs.
Rest in peace, Gregor.
Gregor, do I hit you on a 15?
Well, yes.
Oh.
Plus 11?
And
Okay, I'm dead.
Yeah.
I died because I'm a dwarf. I died because I move at 25 feet.
Let's even if you were, I actually counted you were moving at 30, so it doesn't matter. Oh no, because you dashed, right? Because you use your bonus action for healing word.
Yes?
Oh, sorry. Okay, I thought you were moving and using your bonus action and not doing anything else. No, you moved.
No.
Okay, so moving 50
I
feet.
said as a bonus action, I'm using my healing word.
Yeah, it's just
I'm not about to use a regular healing spell. I want to
No, it's
dash.
okay. It's just since you didn't say I'm dashing, I didn't factor it in, and then I realized
thought
after.
it was
yeah.
implied.
Okay, so you would be you're moving 50, so that's 70. She's moving 40. So let's skip these 2 attack rolls, and instead it's going to use its force beam, and you're going to have to make a dex saving throw.
Yeah, no.
So you take 27 points of force damage. Are you still up?
Yeah. Thank God for healing.
And now the spider is 30 feet behind you. Zanben.
Yes. Are we far away from the exit door, or?
From the exit door itself, I mean, you as a rogue, if you were to just book it, spend your entire turn just running, you'd be at the exit.
I'm spending after my turn to running through the exit.
All right, as you run to the exit, you remember this big giant stone door that I mentioned had opened, cracked open for you guys to come in, and I said there's no timer, like it's going to take a while before it closes. Yeah, it is actually in the process of closing. The offering that was made outside have lasted however long that the thing was supposed to last. And now
the door is shut. There's a metal spider waiting for you.
So,
there's a metallic web in the way.
do you run forward? Do you exit the place?
Goodbye, guys.
Right. Zanben is outside. Gerp.
Yeah, I go south.
All right. Going south, the corridor extends for about 20-ish feet before turning again to a locked door. It says on it, you remember there was like a plaque at some point that said where the smithy was and everything? This seems to be the location of the barracks.
I try to brute force open the door.
All right, make a strength check.
And strength.
Oh.
You bash the door through. It breaks open. The flimsy lock that like half rusted that was still there just flies off and hits the far wall of the room. Inside this room, a bit like the smith's quarters, you find the remains of several bunk beds. And right behind the door, a couple of chairs and tables were placed as a sort of like improvised barricade. Beyond it lie the bodies of 18 Durgars. All skeletal and everything.
This is not good.
You will be missed, Kurt.
They seem to have barricaded the door to prevent people from coming in. There's also another exit going south, which is not barricaded. And actually, some of the bodies that you find, the way they're placed, they seem to have wanted to leave through that exit. Like the pile of body like trails away towards that other door.
Is there anything cool in this room?
Yeah, your battle axe.
Make a quick perception check. Looking about, you notice that probably the person that used to be the captain of the guards still has an armor and a weapon in his hands. If you want to know the type of armor and type of weapon, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to tell you that right away.
Okay. Come on, Captain of the Guard.
His weapon is quite classic for a Duergar. Unfortunately, it's a Warhammer. Well, unfortunately, I mean for you, because you're probably looking for.
That's a two-hander, yeah.
No, it's a one-hander. Warhammer is a D8 one-hand and a D10 two-handed.
Is it a +1?
It is. It's a Duergar weapon.
Oh, Gerp's gonna take that.
The armor is gonna take a bit longer to remove, but it's a splint mail.
Splint mail?
Yeah.
Is that medium?
I
Or is that heavy?
think Splint is medium.
Yeah, I'll just check real quick. Because Gerp
we have
might
the
take it.
compendium. It's going to take a while to take it off, though.
Mm-hmm.
But Splint armor,
Splint's heavy.
it's heavy armor, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Gerp. He just leaves that. I'll take the warhammer though.
All right, you fetch the Warhammer. That would be the end of your turn.
Yep. I don't think I'm in much danger, but
Well,
we'll see. I don't know if the spider knows I'm going or not.
You hear the clanking of the spider's legs moving away from you. Like, it gets more and more echoey. The one spot that resounds all across the complex is the ravine where it was. With
Okay.
the magic crystals at the bottom. Gregor,
I dash
you dash into the room.
into the room through the trap door.
Yeah. By the end of your turn, you're like, I don't know, like 2 feet off the ground on the ladder. You're almost at the bottom of it.
What's the height?
Oh, it's 10 feet. You could just jump down if you wanted.
Yeah.
Make an acrobatics check. It's a DC 10. If you fail, you're gonna take a D6. Yeah, you like somersault down the hatch.
I don't have time to use a ladder.
Fuck ladders! Ah! Gravity is faster. You just jump down, and you're able to cover a bit more ground. You're almost up to Mukluk at that time. Speaking of Mukluk,
Yeah.
what do you do?
The sigils, they were toward the treasure room, right?
Yeah, the glyph of wardings were. I'll put it in red, but they're basically like along this corridor.
Okay. Seeing the state Gregor is in, I'll just send him a healing spell. And I'll move 30 feet down the corridor.
Towards what? The exit or the glyphs of warding?
I'll try to be in the middle.
Okay.
Heal for 12, Gregor.
Alright, the spider comes crashing into the room upstairs. You notice this beam of like bluish energy comes out of the trapdoor, down the ladder, and doesn't really move from there. It tries to angle itself to fire inside the tunnel, but it can't, and it is too big to fit in the trapdoor. You can see its metal legs trying to tear open into make more room for itself through the trapdoor, but I mean it still is stone. It will succeed, but it is going to take a while. You're safe-ish.
And then the spider opens up the room-sized trapdoor.
Zan, you're outside unless you want to come back in. I'll skip your turn for now.
I'm gonna skip my turn. That's
He
fine.
relaxes in the sunshine.
Yeah.
Pulls out his bedroll.
Lies down, stretches a good bit. All right, I've done enough for today.
That was rough, guys.
Gerp.
I go out the way the dead bodies were trying to get to.
All right, you open the door. The corridor goes on for about 20-ish feet, and it leads to another room.
Okay.
And this room, you notice, has I'm not really up to like, it's not up to scale there, but you notice it has these what are they called again? Tiny ass windows that you fire arrows from. Arrow slits.
Yeah.
Oof. So it's got these bunches of arrow slits that when you peer through them, you see you're basically right next to one of the giant Durgar statue that was in the entry room. And this, of course, has a door right here. So it seems like you're parallel to the entryway.
Interesting. Could I take one of my hammers and try to like make a hole I could squeeze out of in the arrow slit?
Sure, it's stone, but I mean, you could give it a shot.
What do you mean to roll?
Strength check, just a strength check with a +1 because it is a +1 hammer.
Okay.
Yeah, you start hammering away at the stone, and while you do chip a bit of it, it would take you like hours to dig through that.
Mm-hmm. And then I checked the door to the south.
The door to the south is crimpier, smaller, but it leads to a corridor that just turns like this. And then to a stone wall.
I look at the stone wall and frown.
You sort of get the impression that there should be a switch somewhere to open it.
I
You're gonna
attempt
have
to
to
look
make
for
an
a switch.
investigation check.
Ooh, I'm super good at these.
And that would be the end of your turn after.
Okay.
You ponder how could someone dig out a small corridor that leads to nowhere. And as you're pondering, your turn ends.
Doesn't make any sense, guys.
Gregor.
I dash toward the exit.
Alright. 25, 50. You are one turn away from exiting the dungeon.
I also use my last level 2 spell
To
for
heal yourself.
healing.
Alright.
10.
Alright. Muckluck.
Well, I guess I'll go toward the exit and wish Gerb good luck.
Alright. You run out. You hear the spider clambering about trying to either probably keep destroying the room or something. But it sounds pissed.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Gerp. There are now only 2 more rounds before the door closes.
Oh, the big door?
Yeah.
I go back to the arrow slit
Mm-hmm.
and I keep hitting at it.
Alright. Muckluck, what's your passive perception?
21.
Alright. You notice out of the corner of your eye as you're running out, you see like the tiny shape of a kobold wielding a hammer, trying to break through what was previously an unseen arrow slit, very well hidden, but the noise and everything caught your attention.
Oh.
You see it as Gert trying to escape.
Hi, guys.
Iger.
Can I?
Well, on your
I'm gonna.
turn.
Oh yeah.
Gert, make a strength check for that. With a +1.
16.
Not enough. You keep hammering, you chip a bit of stone, and you're like, in your rage and anger, you're like probably screaming a bit, and that's when you also notice through the arrow slit the form of Muckluck, who was running but now stopped to do a double take. Gregor, you exit the secret tunnel. You follow after Muckluck, who has stopped and looked at one of the statues. And then you see the tiny form of Gerp going like, ah, on the stone. That costs you your move action. You can still use your action to dash out of the dungeon or to do something else if you want.
Go save Gerp.
Okay, so I'm not outside yet.
No. You and Muckluck are both in the big hallway where the statues were.
Okay, so I don't have any exploding spells. But I will fire at the wall with the arrow slit.
All right, fire with what?
with my blaster.
So, Gerp, you take a few steps back as Gregor loads his shotgun. You hear the telltale shlick shlick sound of a arcane powered weapon.
Move out!
You fire at the wall, and firearms, firecasters being what they are in Age of Arcana, there's nothing really physical that comes out of it. It's fire. It's like a fire bolt of or in your case like a multiple tiny fire pellets, but they don't have any mass in themselves. So it burns, it scorches the wall, but it doesn't do anything else.
That's all I have.
Alright, you're fucked. Bye.
I'm sure that probably helped somehow.
Well, I mean, for a split second, you saw light, and then you ducked out of the way of the rest of the blast. Being behind arrow slits and everything, like, it would be almost impossible for you to be damaged by that blast. Unless you were completely caught unaware. But that is your turn, Gregor Muckluck.
I'm gonna look for a door to where the kobold is. There's probably a hidden one. I'm gonna look for it.
Make an investigation check.
Yeah, I'm gonna use the observant feat and use my passive simply.
Oh, yep, okay. You're 16. So yeah, you spend a good part of your turn looking at the arrow slits and being like, okay, wait. You look through, you see there's a door leading south, so you're like, okay, I have to go maybe a bit more to the right. And, oh, look at that.
A door.
Behind the statue's knee, there is a small, very small, like for us it would be like a light switch.
Okay.
Very tiny lever. Yeah, you just flip it, and then you hear the door just go click. Well, part of the wall go click.
I'm just gonna shout to Gerp, "Get the door! It's open!" And
no, Muckluck, it's just a wall down there. you need to help widen this hole here.
I admire your will to stay in character.
I've blasted a hole through the wall. Go get it.
That's super impressive. I didn't hear a thing.
I'm masterful.
Okay.
There is one round left before everything closes. Zanban, you're already outside.
Yep.
So Gerp.
I run to where that door was.
So
where the wall was.
This is like a 15-foot corridor. And yeah, as soon as you round that corner, you see light from Muckluck's shield. The section of the wall is just loose and could be easily pushed or pulled open.
I really didn't believe him.
He apparently silently blew a hole through a wall, rendered it loose.
That's incredibly impressive. I pull open the door.
All right, you pull open the door. You are, from where you are 35 feet away from the exit.
I move as close as I can.
All right.
Because I only have 25 feet of movement.
So 25, so that would be 10 feet. There would still be 25 feet left, but you can use your action to dash if you wanted.
Yes.
So
I high five Muckluck.
High five him as a bonus action, and then you can keep running. Gregor.
I'm out.
You're out, and Muckluck.
Am I the last one?
No, I'm the last one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Muckluck's
but
the last one.
I'll dash out.
All right, and Muckluck.
And I'll low five the kobold because.
You low five the kobold as a bonus action. You, all four of you, well, five. Suddenly, Uriel is there. He's like, "Hey guys."
You're so useless.
Oh my god.
All of you make it out alive. not necessarily unscathed, but alive. And you are back at this fort structure with graves that were next to it. The same slightly overcast sky. The same mountains, the same forest. Like, it is sort of peaceful.
That was something.
Yeah.
Let's never come here again, ever.
Oh.
Let's ban this place.
Oh, there was another door.
Yeah, Mekhlek blew a hole in the wall for me.
I did
Yeah, we
this.
can go through there. I'm pretty sure that thing cannot follow us through that tiny corridor.
I mean, maybe not. So there was like another room with like a forge guy, 2 forge guys, and then there's another room, and there were like 400 dead Duergar in there. And then I found a hammer on one of them, and then there was some metal armor on him. It was like super gross, so I didn't take it. At least 400 dead in there.
Yeah. Let's leave the dead
Yeah.
resting, I guess.
Let's just find a place to make camp first.
There were 2 dead like caterpillar things again. The digger ones.
Oh,
Yeah, and then it like continued on at some place too. I went south when I could have went to the right.
Yeah, but we came here for looking for traders, and there's none. They're all dead.
I mean, we don't actually know that. There could be one in there.
Yeah,
We
I
didn't ask-
doubt it.
We actually did not ask the spider if he wanted to trade.
How do you want to ask a spider? To
That
trade?
was the whole point of it. Like, if you had asked it to trade, it would have stopped fighting and be like, "Oh, take a look at my wares."
I knew it. We just immediately went to combat.
Adventurers.
Can we just rest in
Right.
the
Take a room.
rune that was outside?
Yeah, the fort. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's safe enough.
Yeah.
You
Well,
guys-
it's a good
you can
idea
all,
to
Yeah,
rest
you can
in.
all take a long rest. Remove a ration away from your stuff.
Oh, yeah, I have good berries, so no ration eating.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, let's take a long rest, and each one of us is gonna eat 1 blueberry.
But somehow filling it.
Yeah,
This sucks.
it's like it takes the joy of eating out of it, but then you're like, wow, this is so much more useful than having a meal.
Yeah, this totally sucks. Uriel, I'd ask you to shoot something, but
So, guys, where do we go next?
Well, there were the runes that were east of here
No.
that we didn't explore.
so there was like the fire like ghost guy with the workshop that Gregor was interested in.
Oh, yeah,
I want to see that.
it's on the way.
Let's go there.
Okay.
And then there were like 8,000 copper pieces, which that's silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We can make a stop tomorrow.
Yeah.
So I guess I lead them to where the ghost guy was.
The Duergar tomb from the other day.
Yeah.
It's gonna take y'all about a day to get back there.
Okay.
But you find the upturned tombs, the open mausoleum, and from within you can still hear the whirring of the cogs inside the oaken bolter that's been almost completely destroyed at an angle, shooting at a single step on the stairs leading down the mausoleum.
Yeah,
One day
Gregor.
it'll break it, but
Gregor, we couldn't actually turn that thing off.
I'm not hearing you. I'm just looking at this thing.
Gregor's like, shh, shh, shh. This is my jam.
And you lose me for an hour or whatever time it takes for me to study it.
will make an Arcana check. Okay, what do you want to know?
What is it?
Everything. So it's called. The name itself is an oaken bolter. Normally, it has other names depending on who built them, but the design is roughly the same. So it's like a sentient ballista, sort of. It's a marvel of technomancy. It's not really sentient, but it has like some sort of limited, how can I say that? A limited amount of free will, if you will. So you program it for certain conditions, certain parameters, as you build the machine, and it will obey these rules. Not necessarily, it'll obey the intent of the rule. But the way it does it is very mechanic. So, for example, you could say, I'm building an oaken bolter and putting it in front of my house, and I say, prevent any non-dwarves from coming. But the way it'll prevent them is by firing at them. Because there's no other way. Like, at worst, it might move, because some of them are on wheels, so it might move a bit and try to put itself between the dwarves and the home, or the non-dwarves and the home. But it is very, very limited in its capacities. It is very deadly, however. Most of
guys,
them... Oh, yep.
We totally need to drag this back to where the spider was and let it just shoot at it.
Oh, damn it.
Not sure we can lift it.
Pretty sure the spider will win. It's way bigger.
I mean, it couldn't help.
I don't know. It
well,
looks pretty sturdy.
I mean, not against the spider. You look at it and you're like, oh, wait, it's made out of adamantine. Yeah, but the bolts that it fires aren't. So this one is equipped with inside its mouth. So it's like a you know what a ballista looks like.
Mhm.
Picture where the bolt comes out. There's the face of an angry duergar, and it shoots bolts from its mouth. When you look inside the mouth, in the few seconds you have before it fires again, you notice that there are 3 sort of holes. In the back of the oaken bolter, there are multiple reservoirs where the bolts are held. One is just big ass crossbow bolts, all made out of it's like a single piece of steel. The other one is a retractable harpoon. So it fires the harpoon at someone, and when that person's impaled, it retracts it close enough for the other bolt to fire, which you guys have seen it, the explosive bolt, which is like basically like a grenade launcher. So while you're grappled and being taken back to itself, it'll use the other thing to blow you to bits. That's what it does. That's what it is. Also, being made of adamantine, it is virtually indestructible by regular means.
I drew a blueprint of that. And is it possible to, would it be possible to take these explosive bolts and fire them, or are they made specifically?
They're made for that. Like, you could, if you
Have a ballista.
have a ballista, basically. The
We
bolts
could totally build one.
the bolts are about like a meter, so like 3 feet long, and they're about that wide. So like even holding one yourself is complicated. And you notice the reservoir for that doesn't seem to be that big, so there must be some way that this oaken bolter is actually able to replicate the bolts, like part of its in the creation of such a thing. You have to use spells such as creation and other stuff, so that the machine itself can just recycle pieces and make more bolts. Otherwise, you have to manually load it all the time.
I try to find exactly how it does that.
It's gonna take you about 10 hours to draw the blueprints.
Okay. Well, we're probably going to be resting here.
The last time we were here, we searched all 3 rooms, didn't we, Simon?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the place is empty. It's just, do you want to stay there for another day? Is what I'm asking.
Gregor, I hope this means a lot to you, but I guess I'll stay. Even though you guys totally left me back in that Duergar dungeon.
Well, I cannot jump over that. Look at me. I have tiny legs.
No, it's fine. I totally would have left
Well,
you too.
you too, but okay.
Look at me. I'm the dwarf now. As you're resting and waiting for Gregor to finish drawing, Muckluck,
Yeah.
faintly in the distance, and then shortly afterwards Zanben as well, you hear footsteps.
There is a bear trap at the entrance.
Oh yeah, but this is farther out.
Okay, cool.
You hear footsteps.
Uh,
Slow, deliberate footsteps coming your way.
it's not your realm, yeah, right?
Guys, are you sure you don't want to play dragon
no,
chess?
Uriel is with you. Like, I'm not gonna fuck you guys over with that.
I'm gonna quietly tell everyone someone is coming our way. I'm trying to sneak and get a look at the guy.
All right, make your stealth check.
Ta-da. Oh. Oh, okay.
I'm gonna follow.
2
Muckluck as well.
seconds. Yep. I just need to 1, 2, and 3. All right. Stealth 15, and Zanben, what's your stealth check? 15 as well. All right.
Can I also follow?
Well, yes, you
No.
can if you want.
Bye, Gregor.
Oh god.
Oh god. Bye.
So, you guys approach slowly where the sound was made. Muckluck, can you be taken by surprise?
Gerp can't.
Okay.
Herb cannot. I can if I don't see it.
You do see it though.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure while I was looking up the monster
Just a
stats.
curry.
There are 4 darts that seem to come out of nowhere. Actually, for for Gerp, actually, they come out of nowhere. But everybody else sees the rest. So, I'm gonna make 1 attack with advantage on Gerp, and then 1 attack on Zanben, 1 on Muckluck, and the last one is going to be on Muckluck as well. So 2 on Muck. And you recognize these darts.
Yeah.
It's the worst.
So, please, thank you. Roll 20. So on Muckluck without advantage, 16 and 7.
No and no.
Zanben 15. Zanben, do I hit you on a 15?
Nope.
All right, and Gerp on a 14 with advantage.
No.
Then all 3 of you, just matrix dodge out of the way of those darts, and then you notice the sound that you heard was not the person that threw those darts, who just disappears in a puff of smoke. It's 2 other hobgoblins that were trying to put themselves in position, longbow at the ready, to fire at you guys from when you were like inside the. So they're trying to get to position themselves in such a way that they have like a clear shot to the mausoleum's entrance. But that'll be your turn since they haven't seen you. Well, actually, sorry. Zanben and Muckluck, you can go, and then we're gonna roll initiative.
I will go behind them to.
All right. As
Try.
you go behind them, you notice you're still hidden, but you'll pass by a third one, a slightly bigger hobgoblin with a great sword in his back, and he has his arms crossed, and he's just waiting for them, looking at everything, and holding a fist high, like as if almost like waiting to give a signal or something. But he hasn't seen you, so you can put yourself between the two archers and him, but you would be in back of the archers and you could sneak them.
Yeah, I will go sneak them.
All right. Do you attack the one on the left or the one on the right?
The one on left.
Left. All right. Make an attack roll with advantage against lefty.
I'm gonna go with my.
Nice.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Yeah.
That's a hit. You
Alright,
can roll
that's
for
it.
damage and your sneak attack damage. So that's regular damage.
And my sneak attack is 2d6, so.
13 points of damage against Lefty. Is Lefty still up? Lefty is dead. So you just
Goodbye, Lefty.
behind him, just quickly whip out your dagger, put it on its throat, slice it open. It drops down. You turn around to the other one, but we'll see what happens to the other one when Mukluk plays.
Yeah. So there's two archers.
Well,
Right.
now one.
Well,
Okay.
were they like stacked in a line?
No, they were like one
Are-
next. So both of them were maybe like 10 feet apart. And they were trying to put themselves so that they could fire at the entrance of the mausoleum.
Okay. If they are 10 feet apart.
But the first one died, so there's only one.
Oh, there's only.
There's
Okay,
one
yeah,
archer
there's
left.
the monk.
There's
okay.
the monk. You don't know where she is. The captain, you haven't seen him yet, unless you move
Yeah.
closer to the archers. But you do see the other archer, because that's the one that made the noise in the first place.
Yeah, I'll just spiritual weapon the archer.
All right, that is a hit with advantage, actually.
Oh.
Just in case you have a crit or something. Hey,
Yeah.
almost.
So 9 force damage.
All right. And then do you also do something else?
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll sacred flame him. Yeah, it never works, but we never know.
It's okay. He has disadvantage on his dex save.
Yeah.
So
2 20s.
19.
Yeah.
Or a 20. So
I tried.
caught completely unaware, the archer turns around as this giant maw just bites at him, and in his recoil from the attack, there goes the flame. Pew!
Zup.
Your god face palms himself.
Yeah, all the time actually.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna move out of sight. For the rest.
All right, make another stealth check.
Well, all I want is cover actually.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you find
Yeah.
cover, like, no problem. You can run up against a tree or something.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll just ask Gerp to roll for initiative.
All right.
Let's go, girl.
No, but here's the thing, is because if you roll higher than me, then it's basically going to be you guys and then them, you guys and then them. Like, we're not gonna have to bother with it. So as long as you roll higher than a 9.
Let's go.
Yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So you get to play right now.
I did tell Gregor that we were leaving, by the way. I remember that.
Yeah.
Gregor's by himself making drawings of the Oaken Bolter.
Yeah.
While in the background, you guys are fighting hobgoblins.
Well,
Yeah, whether or not he heard me, that's another thing. I'll leave that up to Gregor. But I was like, Gregor, we're leaving. Okay. Yeah, gosh, I'm so pissed off. I want to know where this dark guy is.
You can make a perception check as a bonus action.
No, I'll rage and charge at one of the archer guys. Or do I see anything? Or
To see
Yes.
the captain, you have to get within melee range of the archers. But like you can, like if you want to rush at the archer and then oh I see the captain and then you just correct your course and rush at the captain, you can do that as well.
Yeah, I'll do that.
All right.
So bonus action rage, and I'll howl. And I'll run at the captain and take a swing. With my sweet new Warhammer. Warhammer sucks, guys.
You swing your warhammer and it just cling on his armor,
Hmm.
and he looks down at you and he's like, huh. Fresh meat.
That doesn't give you advantage?
No, because he saw them.
Yeah, I mean,
He saw
I howled
him.
like a wolf and
Gerp-
ran at him.
Yeah,
I
and
think he
Gerp
knew I was
also
coming.
had like the shittiest stealth check. So the captain knew exactly where you were, and for how long you were there. But oh, Gerp, you're not level 5 yet. You don't have your extra attack. Okay, I wasn't sure.
Almost.
Almost. Probably after today. Actually, for sure after today. But the captain will play. So the captain draws his two-handed sword
Bring it.
and he just swings twice at you. Not trying to get the archer to come help. On a 17 and a 19.
Ooh. Those are both hits.
Both hits. 4d6 plus 4. I'm just rolling all the damage at the same time.
That's fine.
You're gonna take 25 points of damage.
13 rounded down,
Yeah,
right?
13. Yeah.
Okay.
So you take both the hits, deflect part of one with your warhammer, and then get kicked in the face by the other one. The archer gets up because it was a few feet away from Zanben and just uses the arrow it already has nooked to fire at Zanben. A quick snapshot. Zan, do I hit you on a 5?
Nope. What you gonna die to after?
All right. Gregor, you're making your drawing. Doing your drawing. And then you might, I don't know, let me roll the attack roll first. With advantage. Do I hit you on a 19?
Yes.
All right. You feel something hit you in the back of the back, in your back, on your spine. Yeah. Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
He just turns around. Gerp, knock it off!
Is it a spell effect?
It is not a spell effect.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not stunned, but you are going to take 5 points of damage. Seeing that its stunning fist did not work,
There it is.
the creature will just pummel the shit out of you for the rest of its turn. 15, 17, and 16.
I don't have any AC. I don't have mage armor.
Oh, alright. So you're gonna take 6, 6, and 7. So 19 points of damage. As
Okay.
you're just being punched repeatedly. It seems that the creature was trying to knock you unconscious. And seeing that you did not fall unconscious, it pissed it off so much that it's just wailing on you like Kylo Ren trying to break shit. No, my daddy was Darth Vader. Up to you guys. Zenben,
My
Nutlock,
turn?
and Gerb.
I'll
And
start
Gregor, yeah.
for the people outside. I'll cast Bless on me, Gerp, and Zenben.
All right.
And then I'll attack with the spiritual weapon on the archer.
That's a
Does
hit.
15. Okay. Boop, boop.
As long
12
as you...
force.
Yeah, Archer's dead.
Rip.
I'm going. No, moving the spiritual weapon is bonus
the
or
captain,
part. Give me a second.
It's a bonus.
It's a bonus.
Bonus every turn, yeah.
Well, controlling it is a bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so technically my bonus is to attack him, then I start moving the spiritual weapon towards the captain.
Yeah, as a bonus, you can move and make an attack.
Okay, so I can
So-
attack and move.
Yeah, it attacked and it moved next to the
Yeah.
the dude. And what
Okay.
do you do for your turn? Oh yeah, you cast blast.
Cast bless.
All right,
yeah.
cool. So that would leave the 3 other of you.
I'll go. Warhammer. No.
That is not a hit. Is this a cursed warhammer?
It might be.
Like
No, I just need one of my allies to get within melee range. I'll have advantage.
you have a spiritual weapon.
Does it count?
I don't think that counts.
I say it counts as an ally.
Okay.
To me, it's a thing that is flanking the other creature.
Okay. First attack each turn. If one of your allies is within 5 feet is incapacitated. Okay. Ah, spiritual weapon. Muckluck's way better than Uriel.
That's 10 points of damage on Mr. Captain.
No. Just use the first one. The second one would be if I rolled
For a crit. Okay.
like two-handed it. Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
Yeah,
that's
it'd be
cool.
the versatile damage. I'll see if I can fix
Alright.
that.
Well, it doesn't really matter. I'll know to ignore it next time.
Mhm.
No problem.
I think I got it.
Zanben and Gregor.
So first of all, so the monk just went around the bear trap that was at the entrance.
It actually did much better than that, but you wouldn't know that you weren't paying attention. You were doing your drawing of your thingy.
I'll just take my gun, put it on another setting, and it fires a kind of frosty mist
Okay.
as I cast flash freeze.
You freeze in place a medium-sized creature or smaller that you can see within range, and Constitution saving throw, or be paralyzed. Oh
That's
yeah, it's
whole
hold person.
person.
Yeah, it's. I wrote them so long ago. Oh, Constitution, she's not that great. Yeah, crit.
Oh, come on.
Wow.
Welcome to my
Seriously?
So you put your gun against it and fire, and it just knocks the gun out of the way with a quick kick, and the flash freeze just goes off, and it freezes part of the wall instead.
I'll cast healing word.
Your "aw come on" is your healing word.
Yeah. That's still not enough because I don't have any AC.
Except that Muckluck
And I-
outside, you did hear the poof of a gun, of a firecaster going off.
Yeah.
And
from
I scream,
within.
help!
Oh, and then it went poof, help. I think the help is better than anything. Zanben, what do you do?
Okay, so we have the big captain facing Gerp.
Melee attack him with advantage.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, Zan, if you do attack the captain, you also get to make your sneak attack.
Sneak. Okay. And I have advantage because it is occupied
because
with-
of your,
Yeah.
because of
because of Gerp. Alright, so I'm gonna go through the captain with 2 of my dagger.
All right. So roll for the first one. That's a crit. Roll. Yeah, second one is a miss though. So roll the damage for the crit
and the sneak attack with the ball.
and your sneak attack. So
Oops.
8. And your sneak attack is also doubled, by the way, so it's 4d6 because it's a crit.
Nice. That was a good roll.
19, 26 points of damage. The captain goes down.
Goodbye, captain.
You just went in, jumped over Gerp, and just stabbed the captain right in the neck with your magical dagger, and then missed with the other one. But that's okay. And you get back up as the captain falls flat on his back.
You're welcome, Gerp.
That was super cool.
And then you hear, help! That's my turn now. So, Gregor, make a make a Wisdom saving throw with advantage. All right. The hobgoblin in front of you told you in very broken common, "It is going to be fine. Do not call for help." And you were like, "What the fuck?" Sensing that its magical powers did not work on you, it drops like a sort of ninja pellet on the ground and disappears. To you, Gregor, it disappeared. To everybody else, it reappeared 30 feet further outside of the mausoleum, and it's currently trying to run away.
Yeah, I run after it
all of your
as fast as I can.
30, 70.
If I can, I like jump on its back and tackle it.
Right now, it would be 50 feet away from you, Gerp.
I run 25 and javelin it.
All right.
Rage javelin. Darn it.
That is a miss. The javelin just goes wide. Do anybody else tries anything?
I'm gonna command him to approach.
If I roll blessed, would I be able to hit with the 13, Simon?
Maybe, depending on what your bless is. Yeah.
It's a 1d4.
Yeah, no, but depending on what you roll. Yes, you do hit. And command is a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. DC 14. Ow.
It did take 8 points of damage. So you're like, "Come back!" And it just flips you off. It keeps going.
I hope that javelin stays in it forever.
Zanban, you could potentially catch up to it if you were to use both your movement and your cunning action.
Yeah, I'll go.
You won't be able to to make a sneak attack, but you would be next to it and you'd be able to attack once with a dagger.
Okay. So, just once with my dagger?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a hit. That's 7 points of damage. Gregor, you did hear Mukluk yell, "Come back." I'll leave up to you what you want to do.
So I move my 25 feet.
You're outside. You're like a few feet off of the bear trap.
So how many feet from the guy who's running?
I'd say you are 35 feet away.
35 feet?
Yeah, 35.
I will fire at him.
Sure. That is a miss. So you fire with the blaster. Pellets go wide, but nothing hits that creature, and that creature just keeps. Oh shoot, Zanben is next to it, right?
Yeah.
Screw it. As a bonus action, it does a thing, like a ninja move. And then it's going to use its movement and its action to move 80 feet away. You have an attack of opportunity if you want, Zedman.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna... Can I just throw a dagger to him? Or...
The attack of opportunity would be before it starts moving, so
Okay.
you could stab it before it runs away.
Okay, I'm gonna stab it. So...
That's another hit. Wow, this dagger. Should not have given it to you. That's a 21. It is still standing. It's limping away, but limping very freaking fast, and just runs out 80 feet into the brush. And to be fair, from this point on, yeah, it's got its concentration check. From this point on, it's going to move at over 120 feet per round.
Yeah.
So it's pretty much lost to you as it just ran away.
Can I shoot the last crossbow bolt at it? Range is like
Yeah, you could try. It's
90
gonna have a
degree.
bit of cover because of the trees and everything, but sure.
I'm gonna use the inspiration.
To give yourself advantage. All right.
Yeah. Oh.
So you shoot with the
D4.
crossbow. Even with the D4, that won't be enough. You shoot with the crossbow, and like the bolt sticks to a tree that was nearby, like a few inches away from the creature. But it unfortunately just bobbed and weaved out of the way and ran into the woods.
So the second range on a javelin is 120 feet. If I run 25 feet, can I?
You can attack it with disadvantage. Yes.
Yes. All right, here we go.
Wow.
Disadvantage.
Roll 220.
Darn it.
You throw it like 20 feet in front of you, and it just sticks to the ground, and you're like,
Not
yeah,
over
I don't really know what I was thinking.
So
Oh, I
if
know
I
what I was
move 25 feet, how many feet am I from that guy?
You'd be right at the edge of your blaster with disadvantage, so you can try to shotgun someone at 100
Oh
feet.
no, I don't want to. I want to cast Entangle.
You'd be at 100 feet.
100?
Yeah.
Okay, I cast my Entangle at 90 feet, just so he's at the edge of it.
What is it? It's a strength check, dex.
Strength check.
It's like, you guys have won. Why are you...
No,
Why?
I have not won.
He's still alive, so we don't
We
want.
will have one when they're all dead.
This
Yeah.
guy, this girl plagues my existence. Every time I go out, there's darts going past my head.
How about an 11?
He
Oh no.
miss.
Ah!
He's
Ah!
restrained.
Ow! Alright, so you have to walk to it. So what's your speed, all of you, if you dash?
50.
60.
Alright, 50, 60, so you would be at 70 GURP, you'd be at 60 feet if you dash.
I'm actually simply going to Sacred Flame
It's got disadvantage.
and move
Oh my god, it failed.
2 damage.
Huh. Yugged one is like, yes!
4 time.
Alright, that's you. Zanben, you 30, 60. You'd still be at 60 feet even if you you'd be at 30 feet, so you'd be at the other edge of the entangled if you use your entire turn to run. But it still
Okay.
wouldn't be enough to make an attack.
Okay, but yeah, I will go maybe.
Alright, you charge through the brush.
It's still,
I'm
still
on
has
it,
to free
guys.
itself, Too.
What?
It said it still has to free itself too on its turn. Maybe
Yeah,
it'll
no,
fail.
I'm just doing like all of your turns and then I'll try to free myself. What's the DC for your entangle?
It's DC 15.
15? And I think to free myself, it's not just a strength check, I can try something else, right?
Maybe an acrobatic. I don't know.
Just link it in the chat.
Nope. Strength saving throw.
It's a strength check.
Yeah.
Not saving throw.
Yeah,
It's different because if it was proficient, it'd have +2.
Mm-hmm.
It's only when you cast the spell. Oh, okay.
No,
But it
when you
doesn't
cast the
affect-
spell, it's a
all
saving
moving
throw,
in.
but
But it's-
afterward...
It's still difficult terrain.
15.
Ooh.
So, it used this action to free itself,
hmm
and then moved 80 feet away.
God dang it.
So it is at 110 feet away
Well,
from
it's
Zandan.
difficult terrain, so it's only
It's
40.
at the
It's-
very edge of it.
Oh, yeah,
He cast it so that she was at the very edge.
that's true.
Yeah, it's 20 feet radius, so I had no choice.
So it just freed itself and ran out. And now it is out of range because, let's face it, it's in the thick woods. Let's just leave it. It won't bother you guys for a while. And then we'll take a break. And we'll be right back. things have transpired while I was away. What did you guys decide to do?
Actually, before taking a decision,
Oh.
I'm going to ritualize an augury spell.
Okay.
I curse the god of the hobgoblins for letting that one get away.
So basically, the question will be, if we go back to the Dwargar runes, I explored the unexplored section that GURP found out. Would that bring us good result, bad, good and bad, or meh?
My god said meh. Alright, and so wheel and whoa, nothing. And it's automatic. The thing is it works on the first try, right?
Yeah,
It's only if you cast it
If-
again that it's gonna, if you spam it, that
If I spam it, then it can simply stop.
Correct. Then your god will say wheel and whoa.
Okay.
Eh.
So we probably left something behind, but there's challenge in the way, which, yeah. Do you guys want to go back to the runes, or do we go to the runes to the east?
Wait, so your god basically just told us what we already knew?
I asked him if there was some good things on the unexplored section of the Dwargar runes,
Mm-hmm.
and basically his answer is there's things left, but there's going to be challenges in the way.
Ask him if he can kill the spider for us.
Yeah, no, I don't. He's
I don't
not
think he's
going
gonna
to.
do it.
Your god doesn't seem that good.
Well, he's sleeping.
Oh, for like ever?
Better hope so. Yeah.
Is Uriel's god sleeping? Is that why he misses so much?
God dang it!
Shade. Throwing shade.
I'm not going to answer to that one.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure how all this god stuff works.
Yeah.
Ah,
Just don't get their attention too much.
Mm.
so, okay.
I say
not-
we head back. We cleaning
Yeah,
the spiderless side of the.
yeah. Let's go
Um,
back and go to the south.
Well, does Gregor find anything in the workshop down below that he wants, or
The crates.
yeah?
If,
I think you're muted, John.
Hello?
Yeah, and you're muted.
Hello.
There you go.
Okay. So is there anything good for me in that, or
Well,
can I do
yeah. So,
anything
like
with
I
it?
said, the crates, the entire workshop that this what was his name again? I think you guys, that was in the things you cleared, right?
Yeah.
Wait. Which
Uh,
one is it? on the
Clegger?
map? Yeah, Clegger McTavish.
Yeah.
Ruins 4. Yep, that's what I was looking for.
Oh, and I have asked Gregor, do you know anything about Clegger McCaver? Because you're a dwarf and he was a dwarf.
Do I?
So, what's your check result?
20.
20. You have heard the name before. The McTavish clan is known for its forays into technomancy. However, they're not known for any great successes. It's like sort of a bit like the Tesla of Deus. So like they did a bunch of stuff that's very, very cool, but nothing that caught on really mainstream. They were overshadowed by other clans over the years, especially since technomancy isn't that well regarded in Duergar society. Because, you know, technomancy being associated with magic, and with everything that Durin did with magic and everything in the humans before, the whole schism in the dwarven race and all that. So, it's a touchy subject, but you've heard the name MacTavish before, and you know that the clan itself has a reputation for technomancy.
Yeah, that guy's family known for technomancy, but I don't know that guy particularly.
Oh, okay.
I want to know, before I leave, how much was the painting I destroyed was worth?
Oh, the painting down in the dungeon the other day.
Yeah,
Or you mean the mausoleum?
in the mausoleum.
Oh,
The one in the mimic room.
not a lot. It was actually like another type of mimic.
For real?
Yeah.
And so I killed the mimic without knowing it.
Without knowing it. Yep.
Cool.
It would have tried to do anything had you guys taken it off the wall and like rolled it and put it in your backpack, and it would have started just like destroying your stuff.
Nice. I'm glad my Medusa is not into art.
However,
if we
it
go back to
looked like
the
oh,
Duergar rooms, I'm gonna stack up some copper pieces to left on the altar.
oh yeah. You can definitely, if you guys want to take as many copper pieces as you can and just bring them over to the ruins and
Yeah.
dump them on the altar, it'll leave the altar locked in for, well, until such time as somebody picks the copper pieces up.
Yeah.
But at least this way, there won't be a chance that the door closes again.
Well, I can bring one of the crates of technomancy stuff. I'm gonna leave with it anyway, so might as well use it to put some weight.
Okay, so if you want to bring the crates of technomancy, each crate, there's 4 of them, but each crate is a heavy item.
Okay, I can't.
So it would almost be better for you to have someone maybe bring them. Like, you could either task some of the peasants in Borun or try to, at the end of a session, like carry some back to the inn and over time accrue your workshop.
Yeah, let's do it that way.
All right. So you bring the copper pieces back to the Duergar, the abandoned Duergar thingy. And you dump them on the altar, and the door opens, and let me just bring you back to my crudely
The
drawn-
spider rushes out.
and the spider was waiting for you all along. No, actually, you can still hear the spider. It seems to be back to where it was before.
Reproducing itself.
And yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably replicating itself again. But I mean, now you know where it is.
Yeah, we can simply
And-
take the door and
Yeah,
go.
you
Yeah.
take the door to the other place. So,
Okay. So we are going back in. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
well, that's what I thought everybody was saying.
It's a +1 battle axe, not a +1
It's true. I
warhammer,
don't
not a battle axe. So
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
When you enter through the place with the arrow slits, you move through the barracks, and then to the other sort of smithy, and then there's another room, which is not up to scale, but it is a giant mess hall. You have these tall octagonal pillars holding the roof up. The place is much wider and much higher than the other rooms in the complex so far. You seem to have gotten to a part of the this city, sort of where people would congregate probably, and so the room is wide enough to accommodate a lot of people. If you think back, like the Moria mines in Lord of the Rings, sort of the same principle. It's not as big, as humongous and empty as the Moria mines were, but it you kind of get the gist of how big it is. And there are 3 corridors, about 10 feet wide each by 10 feet high, leading away to the north, the east, and the south.
I think we should split up.
That's a really bad idea.
Famous
Yeah.
last words.
You notice as well that in front of each, or next to each of the tunnel, is a sign written in Dwarven.
Gregor, what does it say?
What does it say?
So the one to the east goes to the Elder Halls. The one to the north goes to Residency Block North, and the one to the south goes to Residency Block South, and then under it is also written Granary.
Oh, we can go north then. If there's only alms, doesn't seem important.
Yeah, sounds like Elder Hall might have some more loot or some more things to find. It's either that or homes
Gregor,
or food.
Gregor, you got to tell me right now. Do dwarves use battle axes?
Some yes, but they prefer hammer.
I look downtrodden.
We'll go north. Yeah.
So you go to
I
the
opened the
Residency
way.
Block
Yeah.
North.
No,
Mhm.
the
Elder Hall.
Elder Halls are to the east.
So the east.
Go east.
Go west. No, sorry. Let me just pull up my stuff. All right. You make your way to that corridor, and along the way you cross 6 other doors. 3 on your right, 3 on your left. Each door has the name of a council member on it. They're all closed, all of them except for one that's slightly open. And then you notice at the end of that corridor is a portcullis that was closed off. Beyond the portcullis, it seems to be a sort of like throne room with 2 exits to the left and right beyond, like on each side of the throne, if you will. The throne room, the throne room itself has a there's someone sitting on the throne still, or the body of something, of a Durgar, dressed in a very rich regalia. It's holding a in its hands a very intricate battle axe. It is slumped in its throne, dead, of course, guarded by not other Durgars, but guarded by these. So there's one oaken bolter, and then 2 smaller golems. They look humanoid, dwarven in height, but they, in their hands, instead of having any weapons or anything, they have these 2 massive shields made of solid stone. And they're flanking the king. They're sort of like in front of the king, trying to protect it from whatever, but they seem to have been deactivated and are like slumping to the side. And then right where the portcullis is, even, being bisected by the portcullis, is the body of a good dozen dwarves. They were armed and probably looking to charge in the throne room, and then died. There are scorch marks on the walls all around that place. So I'm reminding you, there are 5 doors that were closed on the way there, 1 that was cracked open, and then throne room with portcullis, Durgar, king, thing, boy, and all that jazz.
I run and jump on the portcullis.
Bang! This is
While
an
Gerb is
adamantine
trying to
portcullis.
destroy the portcullis, I will ritualize a detect magic. So you guys have 10 minutes.
Alright, you guys have 10 minutes. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna take a quick look at the partially open door.
Alright.
Can I lift the portcullis?
Oh my god.
You would need a DC 30 strength check to succeed.
If we're watching a TV show, I would try, regardless.
Well, no, I mean, you can try. Like, you are trying while Gregor is doing his stuff.
I'm like reaching my little arm through to grab the axe.
It's like 50 feet away, but you're like, I can almost taste it. Ah, you almost pull like one of your shoulder muscle.
And it's
Muckluck,
right there.
Muckluck, you open the door to this room, and you see there's a Durgar, probably very old. He has like a very long white beard, but it looks, the Durgar himself looks almost translucent.
Oh no,
And
another
he's
ghost.
sitting at a desk, writing in a book.
Before I disturbing all, can I identify him as a malicious spirit or simply a revenant of the past?
Make a religion check.
Nice wording. I like it.
Whoa. Okay.
Oh, I'm still on advantage. Yeah. So
oh,
it's a
that's-
10.
okay. So it's that's less. Okay.
Yeah.
You actually. So normally when you meet with a ghost or a specter or any phantom that would probably hurt you or anything, there's this sense of danger that comes with it.
Yeah.
And they seem to have a sort of sixth sense about when they're disturbed. This one doesn't have that. Didn't exhibit any of those signs. You came into the room. You didn't do it stealthily. You
No.
weren't really more careful than you usually are, but you weren't also super careful. It did not even look up to you. You feel as if this is probably just an echo of something that happened, and that this Durgar is probably not actually writing. It might be writing the same like 2 words over and over, and not making sense, like reliving the very, very last instant of its life. The thing is there are no bodies around.
Yeah. I'm gonna look around the room. Try not to disturb the ghost too
Alright,
much.
you start looking around the room, and then you hear behind you a voice that says, "Why can I help you?"
Is he speaking Dwarvish? Because I don't
No,
speak.
common.
Okay. I'll reply. Hello. We're trying to access the portcullis for the king's room, and it's kind of locked.
You won't get much chance going to find the Lord here. He locked himself in after the rebellion. Actually, the rebellion's probably over by now, isn't it?
Yeah, it's been a millennia or so.
I tend to lose track of the time. I'm trying to record the events of what happened.
Oh.
How can I help you?
Yeah,
You
open the
were
gate.
telling me about the recent events.
Oh, hi, the rebellion.
Yeah.
Yeah, is it over? It happened
Yeah.
a while ago. I really hope it's over.
Pretty much.
My memory's not what it used to be. Oh, who are you? You're not Dwarven.
No,
You're not
I'm,
Duergar either.
neither. Yeah.
Are you here to plunder our treasury?
We were actually looking for trade as we heard of the settlement, but found everyone dead.
Oh. Nice crude trade. We lost everything with those Valiant merchants. Vile, lying scum of the earth, they are.
Yeah, got to agree with that.
he spits and says something in Dwarven.
Is there any way we can actually put his spirit to rest? Is that something I would know?
You can
Yes.
ask.
Yeah, I'll ask.
Would I be able to come into the room?
Yeah, sure.
Sir, if you don't mind, but why are you still here?
I'm recording the event of the rebellion. I'm almost done, I think, but I think I ran out of ink.
Oh,
And you see,
I-
like, the bottle of ink on his desk is, like, half full.
yeah,
The
he's just
spirit
not able
probably-
to write.
Yeah, but the spirit probably doesn't really realize
Yeah.
that
It's
it's
dead.
not physical anymore.
Gregor, if you want to like come in here and like finish the writing for the dwarf guy,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm pretty
because-
sure he'll open the gate for me.
He's writing in Dwarvish, right?
Yeah.
I'm still mumbling and moving
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
you're
doing
already
his...
doing
little
Yeah.
parts on the corner of the rooms and everything.
Wait.
You don't really know what he's
I
doing.
speak Dwarvish. God damn it.
So, when he spat earlier, he said
Yeah.
fucking humans.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
If you don't
that's-
mind, I think it's more of a material kind of issue. I'll just type. Tell me what you want, and I'll write it down. And I simply write it what he'll tell me.
He tells you, he starts telling you as you're writing, he's like, oh, you have a very nice handwriting for a lizard.
Thanks, Mr. Dwarf.
Duergar. Don't insult me.
Oh yeah, actually I know his name because he had the console nameplate. Oh, I call him by his name then.
Alright. It's Councilman McLean.
Yeah.
So you look at the page where he was at, and he'll tell you what else to write. You get a gist of the events. I'll just summarize them for you. But when the Technomancers of Clan McTavish decided to trade some of their inventions to the Velians that were living to the east, they broke one of the sacred laws. They didn't teach anything, but you know, as part of like their business deal or whatever, they broke a law and they were exiled out. In their exile, they decided to turn all the constructs that were helping dig out the city to the north and to the south. Well, I should say the north goes up and the south goes down. So they're expanding like this way into the mountain. They turned the machine on everyone. And so those that were still loyal to Clan McTavish tried to run away using whatever chaos this caused. But a few, like, let's call it a third party, a third group of Duergar, were intent on finding the location of the throne, capital T. And they knew that the king had one of the keys. And they tried to kill the king, steal the key as they were running away. They also realized in the whole chaos that McTavish had embezzled a lot of funds and smuggled out a lot of wealth over the years, and probably more. So there were other Duergars in the complex that were just trying to pilfer and loot anything that wasn't nailed down and leave with them. It was pure chaos, and at some point, the Dwarven King ordered the activation of the Guardian.
Which is probably the big spider.
Yeah, you kind of figure. And the Guardian, basically, its task is to kill anything that isn't the king.
Oh, nice.
So,
Wait, so if I go over there and take all the king's clothes and put on his maybe crown thing, I could like fool the spider.
you would have to be, by blood, the king.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it.
That's what the Duergar tells you. You'd have to be by blood the king.
I could be a king.
Aye, you could be a king of the wee lizards, but not a king of the Duergar.
Oh. How do we open the gate? I'd like to study the battle axe.
Make a deception check. As you're just like salivating as you're saying battle axe. I would just
Yes.
want to study the battle axe. Block.
Where's the deception?
Ah,
Aye, you're a little looters like all the rest. I'm not telling you how to open the portcullis.
But we're helping you, so you should help us.
Can I just try to?
Yes, Sandman. Sorry.
Can I just try to do a deception check to help Gerb to?
What
Find
do
a
you,
way to-
what do you say?
I'm gonna ask the same question, but can I just use my persuasion check?
Are you? Yeah, but here's the thing. Are you honestly going to just study and not loot?
Well,
Yes.
Mr. Dead Dwargar guy, if I were to use his cool looking battle axe, I could tell everyone that it was a Dwargar battle axe, and it would gain renown for the Dwargar as I slaughtered things with it. He would live on forever through the battle axe.
Okay, Zan, make your deception check. And as you're saying this, Gerp,
His eyes glow red.
the ghost Mukluk finished writing in the book, so the ghost starts to fade away, saying,
Goodbye,
"I'll
ghost."
never tell ye, looters."
Sorry, Gerb.
That guy sucks.
The book is done. The detect magic is up.
I'll keep the book.
Detect magic. The two golems, the oaken bolter, that's all magical. The axe is magical. The armor isn't magical. The crown is magical. There's something magical inside the throne. There was magic behind you, but it faded away.
What do you mean behind me?
The ghost.
The ghost.
Okay.
Is there anything in this guy's room?
Is it just a normal door, or is really a gate that block?
The throne room is a gate,
Okay.
literally, and it even impaled one Durgar as it closed.
Okay.
His room is, I'm not gonna say featureless. There's a shelf, a
Mhm.
bookshelf. There's a lectern. There's a bed, a chest, and a little footstool. It doesn't look like it's utilitarian, as all Duergars are wont to be, but the walls themselves have been carved with different reliefs of maybe scenes of that person's life or something, or life in this city in itself. But otherwise, it's very barren, very devoid of luxury.
I open the chest.
It's rotten clothes for the most part. You find like rusted amulets, copper rings that have tarnished and became like green with time.
Mhm.
But nothing that would have an immediate value, an immediate worth, resale worth, I should say, and nothing of the lever or switch kind.
Maybe we should search the other rooms. There might be more ghosts or something.
You start searching the other rooms, and you find that they're almost all of the same, except that in each of them there lies a body of a Duergar. Some of them dead in their bed. They look like they died peacefully.
Anything magical?
So inside their room, you don't notice anything magical.
Does Mukluk
You-
notice a switch in any of them?
Oh, I haven't inspected the portcullis yet. I can start by the portcullis, then go room by room.
Sure thing. I just want to real quick. All in all, if you want to note that down, because it might be useful to you guys, 40 copper pieces, 16 silver, and 10 gold. is like stuff you find like rummaging through drawers or chests or whatever. It's like pocket change. But it's all very old money. Still worth it because it's still like pure and actual money, not fake.
Mm-hmm.
And most of it is actually Velian in origin. So like old human money.
Once I'm done with detect magic, I'll just cast arcane armor on myself.
Alright, arcane armor on yourself. You, Mr. Mukluk, can make an investigation check because your passive's not enough.
Okay.
Maybe if we all lift up on the portcullis, I could get through.
Yeah, I know. Didn't find anything.
Mukluk's like, nope. There's nothing around here. Nothing around the portcullis.
I'll try.
So you notice that there is actually nothing around the portcullis. The only way to open it is, and you see it from afar, it's from the throne itself. Where the Duergar King, is sitting on one of the armrests. Well, on both armrests actually, is like this slightly lifted like stone that you can probably push, like a pressure plate on each. One is actually depressed and the other one's pressed. If this is actually some sort of like panic room or last minute defense system, it would make sense that the only way to open or close it would be coming from throne room.
Are the bars adamantium? Okay.
Gerp, are you wearing any armor?
I have a chain shirt.
Okay, you have +1 AC with it. I will cast usefulness on
Oh,
your armor.
your armor becomes useful.
All right.
But that means that detect magic goes away.
Well, no, usefulness is not a concentration spell.
Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, that's true because it's a cantrip and it goes up, the duration goes up with levels.
If we all try to lift the portcullis, would that work?
No.
What is your combined strength bonuses?
0.
2.
1.
We're at 3.
Jeff?
I hope you have 30 strength.
What about Uriel? Is he around?
Uriel has 0.
On
That I
what?
know. And what's your bonus to strength?
0.
Alright, so no. Even with all 4 of you, you wouldn't be able to.
But we just have to press that plate over there.
Yeah, if you can manage to press the plate that's, 30 feet away on the throne, then yes.
Is there a rock I can throw at it?
Yeah, the portcullis isn't, so they're bars and not the actual, like, crossed, gate that you can see sometimes, like in a castle or whatever. It's just really like the bars of a jail.
Yeah, okay.
So yes, you could probably lob a stone. It would be very hard. I'd say make a ranged attack with disadvantage against an AC of 18.
Okay. Slash roll 2d20 and then add my dex to that?
Yeah.
+3. Nope, I'm doing it wrong. I'll do it this way. 2, 3. Darn it.
That would be a 6.
Yep.
So you throw it, but it's hard, it's far, it's not the most ideal position. But if you could get something to drop there, like if one of you had a small, like, familiar or something, that could probably work, or mage hand.
Yeah, if only we had mage hand.
If only I had a familiar who could do that.
If only you did. Clockwork.
If only I
Soldier.
did. So I will ask my little clockwork construct.
Gregor, up to now, forgot that he had an action figure in his backpack.
Gregor can't
I never
play
get to
cool
use it.
toy.
And so I will ask my construct to take rocks
Mhm.
and drop them on the throne until
So it just goes walking
yeah.
up the throne. puts a
That's
stone,
incredibly cool.
Goes down, puts another one. And at some point, there's enough weight that it just clicks.
and as soon as it clicks, I tell him to come back.
Get the fuck out! The portcullis opens. Roll for initiative.
Oh god.
I'll draw y'all a room that you can fight in.
Good fight.
Because you're gonna need it. Do I have a quick map for that? Do I? I don't. So let's just create a new one. Bring the players to it. Bring the... God damn it. Alright, this is it. Map. I want to draw. Hey. What's this bullshit? Roll 20, why are you like this? That's weird. My roll 20 did something it never did before. And it just shifted slightly off to the right. So like half the buttons are invisible now. But whatever. Yeah, sure. I can't draw for shit even when I have a ruler. Yeah, I want to select this. Why don't you? This is hard. But okay. Here's the... Okay, everything is off kilter. Why? Okay, everything's back in. Ah, there. Love it. Alright, so here's the throne. There is an open door here. An open door here. Portcullis was here. Alright, you guys can put your minis. Corridor goes like this. Inside the room right away. No, put yourselves in the corridor, please.
Oh wow, drunken architect strikes again.
Drunken architect strikes again. Is what I do, folks. Is what I do. Let's see. Do I have appropriate minis to shove in your face? No, that works.
Hey, honey.
Wait, where is it? Where is it? Alright.
Honey, can you shut the door?
One of them.
Oh.
One of those. And these are medium size. So this fits perfectly. They were here. And then the oaken bolter. I'll just use I'll use this. This is an oaken bolter now.
Does that resemble the one that we found in the other cave?
Yep.
Yeah.
And
Is this one in adamantine, or can we actually destroy the thing?
oh no, it's they're all made of adamantine. It's
Okay.
sort of like something you need to do it. And here I'm just gonna put the dead dwarf on his throne.
In case he wakes up.
In case he wakes up, you know, as dwarves are wont to do. So let's all roll for initiative, guys.
Oh. Again?
Yes. Sorry. If you had already rolled, I'm sorry. I'll put your names back in. But I pressed the delete button.
No.
It's okay. Hold on. Is there a way to just do an add turn? Yeah, add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Add turn. Alright, Gerp, you had a 19. Gregor, you had a 17. Zan had 9. Mukluk had 5. Those things. No, why you do this to me? This one, and this the other one. Alright. So the shields have a +0. It's an 8. They're not gonna play. They're never gonna play. But this one has a +4. 20. Alright, as soon as the portcullis opens, you you see this oaken bolter move here, turn around, and let loose an explosive arrow. I'll need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Would this be a sense of danger?
Yes,
Perhaps?
'cause- yeah. It's, unless you're actually taken by surprise, your danger sense is always up.
You said dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity, yeah.
Okay.
So that was a DC 15. So Zanben and Mukluk, you take the full amount of damage, which is 17 fire damage.
Ow.
Everybody else takes half. And you can hear it recharge the word of that it did last time, and the click, click, click of the other bolts being loaded into.
So would that be 8 or 9 then?
That would be 9 points of damage.
Okay.
Gerp, you're up.
So the other oaken bolter didn't move to focus on us. What is this one like on a track or
This one actually has wheels.
So would I know it to be able to just like turn and like shoot all around?
Yep, you do know though that, you know, seeing it how fast it moved, it still is very slow and cumbersome.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems to be able to defend the place.
Okay. I'll I'll rage and hotkeys are updated 10, 15, 20, 25, and then I'll throw a javelin at one of the armor suits.
All right.
Javelin.
On an
And-
11, that is not enough. You throw your javelin and it just bounces off the sort of like steel plating that this creature has.
We got this, guys. Don't worry.
Gregor.
I will cast Fairy Fire here.
All right, what's the area for Fairy Fire?
20-foot cube.
A 20-foot cube. All right.
It's a dex save as I throw dust over that. Ooh,
So like this.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm having fun. Let's just take like a color. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this here, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. And that is a dex save for all of them, which would be. That's for the Oaken Bolter. That's for the two guardians. What's your DC?
Well, 50.
I think it's a 25.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
All right, so this one here is being fairy fired. I'll just put like a tiny glow thing in this one as well. Tiny glow. Where are you, tiny glow? Tiny glow. You have advantage on these two, but not on the Oaken Bolter.
I will move back here.
All right. Sandman.
Well. mhm. I think I'm gonna retreat myself back to Gregor.
All right.
You guys are the worst.
The two shield, or at least the two like small golems wielding shields, they move up to the Oaken Bolter. And they put their shields down, trying to form a sort of wall around the Oaken Bolter. Mukluk.
Okay. Let's burn this thing. I'll. Oh, my character sheet is there. I'll cast Flaming Sphere straight on the Oaken Bolter.
All right, it has to do a dex save, right?
All three of them.
All three of them. All right, so Bolter has a 16. The other ones have an 11 and a 9.
So the two one that fails takes full. The Bolter takes half.
Yep, they don't have anything. I'll let you see their bars so you know when to despair. Do you see the HP bar?
It's 2d6.
I see it for one of them.
Okay.
So 7 for all the two guardian and 3 for the Bolter.
3 for the Bolter, and the Bolter has okay. And it took 3 points of damage. All right, and the guardians took 7.
And I'm going to move behind the Kobold.
All right. The Oaken Bolter turns to Gerp. So
Goodbye, Gerb.
as a bonus action, if you run the sphere, when you move the sphere,
Who has the healing potions?
It needs to end its turn. All right. I don't know who has the healing potion, but Gerp, you are fired at.
Okay.
2 bolts. First one is a 14, and the second one is a 12.
Miss.
You dodge out of the way of these 2 huge, almost, a mix of like steel and then an adamantine bolts that come out of this angry dwarf face. Gerp, it is your turn. Oh, it ended its turn. It must make another save. Is that it?
Yeah.
All right. That's a 15.
So it takes half of 9 4.
I know what you're up to, Gerp.
Gerb from the battle axe.
Yeah, Simon, I think I'm going to just run up.
Uh-huh. So 25 feet.
10, 15, 20, 25. I'll have to move 25 and then I'll have to attack or I'll lose my rage. Unless they attack me, but...
It's if at the end of your turn you haven't taken damage since your last turn and haven't dealt damage, then so you have to deal damage this turn to keep your rage up.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. I'll throw a javelin.
All right. At which?
Probably at the Oaken Bow.
All right.
I think it would have less AC than the big armored guys.
Yeah, but the armor guys you have advantage because of Fairy Fire.
Oh, yeah, I'll throw it at the armored guys.
All right.
See what happens here. Javelin.
It's a hit.
At the first one, probably closest to me.
Okay. Is your javelin made of adamantine or is it magical?
No.
It breaks and the creature
to-
takes no damage. And
to
you
Gerp it
lose
is.
Your rage. So you're gonna lose your rage at the end of the turn.
No. You just have to attack actually.
Oh, just have to
Yeah.
attack? Alright.
Yeah.
So that's good. You keep your rage, but you don't deal any damage. Gregor.
I will. I'm a max range for that. I will throw my little speaker
Okay.
at 60 feet in front of that bolter,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just press a little switch,
Alright.
and it's making a loud noise.
Shatter.
Shut.
Go, go, go.
Nice.
It's a con save that I have to do, right?
But because they're constructed, doesn't they have,
have
this
disadvantage.
They have disadvantage.
So that's the bolter. 4. And shield number 1. So the one on the right. 4. The one on the left. 20.
Wow.
So the one on
The
the
one
left is
takes half damage.
Yep.
That's 7.
all right. And the other ones take full, so 14.
Yep.
All right. Your spell actually seemed to work very well, as both of them, well, 2 of them crack a lot. Like one of them, the shield guardian. Well, it's not a shield guardian, but the shield golem has one of its shield that just like cracks and there's like an entire layer that peels off of it. And the bolter jerked from the impact. And you see like the woods. Well, you don't, but the people in the room see the wood splinters on the oaken bolter. Zenben.
Okay.
Just do that like 7 more times.
Okay. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna enter the room, but I'm gonna go to the left. So,
Instantly die.
how many feet is that?
So
You
can see
know
it
there's a
with the-
mechanical spider waiting up top.
Yeah, it's not. What you can do, Zenben,
Yeah.
or Jeff, I should say. It's
Yeah.
what? How is it to do the thing again?
Hold your token and press Q. And then
Oh yeah, that's it.
it's the new hotkey. It used to be the other one.
Space bar or something. So yeah, just click on your mini, hold it down,
Okay.
and then press Q on your keyboard. Hold the Q down, and then as you move around, you're gonna see like the distance that you cover.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I moved it.
So basically, you can get back at the door.
Yeah, you can go back to the door and still
Yeah.
have an action and a bonus action. So you can use your bonus action to dash in if you wanted.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dash in, but so it's gonna be just right there in front of them.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna stay there.
All right. You can use your action to go into dodge, which will give them disadvantage if they try to attack you.
Okay. Yeah.
Like it's a good thing, good action to take when you don't know what else to do.
Yeah.
The shield guys, one of them actually rushes at Gert,
Oh, what a
Surprisingly.
surprise!
and the other one just moves one closer like this and one closer like this, and it remains next to the oaken bolter.
So
it's gonna end
safe
its
for the
turn.
flame.
Yeah, it's gonna take the damage from the flame. Whoops, I did it with a +3. I'm sorry. 8 takes full damage from sacred flame.
6.
Takes 6. And the one that rushed at Gerp, because it's trying to.
He's gonna
Ooh,
surrender.
Really,
Right?
it has advantage to save on spells. Meh, it doesn't matter. I didn't do it for the first time, so we'll leave them as they are. But yeah, it's going to try to slam you with one of its shields. Do I hit you on a 20?
A 20 does hit.
Okay, I'm sorry, it's not a 20, it's a 15.
A 15 does not hit.
All right, sorry. It's 11 was the base damage, not the bonus to attack.
Oh, okay.
So it rushed at you, tried to slam you with the shield, and you just pushed
Does it have a weapon, or is it just 2 shields?
It's just 2 shields. Let me
Okay.
pull up the pic for y'all. Copy image address here in the Zoom chat. You guys are gonna see. They look cute. They actually look like a JRPG creature.
Oh, that is kind of cool.
Oh,
I mean, it is the kind of thing that you would see in like an old school 16-bit era RPG, and like in its battle animation, it puts the two shields in front of it, like that type of thing. Oh, look, French Overlord is in the chat now.
Yeah, he was all game. Just
Yeah, but I don't really pay attention to the chat that much. However, Uriel is standing guard in the back, making sure that nobody comes and attack you.
yeah, he has the door watch.
yeah.
He has door
Yeah.
watch. Right.
Thanks, Uriel. Useless. Ugh.
The door is
he's
not
a-
going to run away on his watch.
Mug
He's a
like it's your turn.
doorstop.
Okay. Bonus action. I'll move the flaming sphere into the shield guy,
Okay.
which will force a saving throw. And the damage.
It's gonna have. It's gonna roll a 9.
It's gonna take 5 fire damage.
Sure.
And for my action, I will heal myself
Healer, heal thyself.
and move here. Okay.
All right. The Oaken Bolter is not too fond of Gerp trying to get to the axe, so it's gonna. And it's also
Yeah, it's gonna
going to
Shoot that construct in front of him. Yeah.
No, wait. 1, 2, 3. Or 1, 2, 3.
Do I have cover behind the big shield guy? Oh, okay.
You have a +2 to your armor anyway because you're in melee.
Usefulness.
The usefulness is still a +1 to your armor at all time. Your
that's
AC goes up
incredibly
by
cool.
1 until. How long's usefulness at your level?
It's
7 years.
I'll just link.
if I
Yeah,
remember
like,
correctly,
that.
it's 24 hours.
Just link it. I don't think it's 24 hours. No, it's concentration
1
1
hour.
hour. So you don't have usefulness anymore because it is concentration.
Oh, it is. Oh, at a higher level, it is not. Okay.
All right. So do I hit you on a 16, Gerp?
You do not.
All right. So it fired the harpoon at you. The harpoon missed, and then comes out of it a regular bolt on 20.
Yeah, 20 does hit. It ties the thing.
So you take 2d10 plus 4. You take 23 points of damage.
11 rounded down.
11 rounded down. Or, yeah, sure. And then round up the next time. Like, if you guys want to do that, like, round down, round up, round down, round up, whenever you take half damage from something, like, keep track of it. I'm fine. Like, for 1 point of damage, it's not going to be the end of the world. And you see through the face that the fire and the sparks begin anew. It has recharged its explosive bolt thing. Gerp, it is now your turn.
Run for the battle axe.
Yeah. I'm gonna disengage from the shield guy, and then kind of like take cover behind the throne.
Okay.
So something like that, I guess.
All right, sure. You are almost within arm's reach of the battle axe.
Oh, I'm staring at it.
And as you're staring at it, you see like it's made of a mix of adamantine, steel, and it's probably you don't know if it's mixed in or just gilded with electrum.
Yes, Gerp knows what that is.
Gregor.
So my little speaker box is still on the floor about here.
Yep.
So I press the switch again.
Boom! Another. What's the range on shatter? Like the radius?
It's a 20-foot cube. I don't get the bolter. This is impossible.
Okay. No. But do you get? I wanted to check. So it's a cube centered here. 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you get 5, 10, 15. Oh no, wait! It's a cube. It's not a radius.
No.
All right. So
it's here, so I can get.
I'll draw it.
Well, no. If I cast here, no.
It's this
No, it's a
cube.
no. You're right. It's a cube.
So like the best you could do is something like this.
Well, I can get. Yeah, that's right.
2 of them. Go.
Are the doors open, Simon? These doors?
Yeah, those are actually just hallways.
Oh, is that max damage? Almost. No, it's not. 7, 8, 4.
Yeah, max
That's a lot.
damage. The number would be in green.
But it's close.
So
Oh,
and I
the
have
max damage would be
disadvantage, right?
Yep.
So 9 for the first one, 9 for the one on the right, the
At
pink
least
one,
5.
and 5 for the
So they
19.
They take
Thunder!
19 points of thunder. Ouch. Ouch. Oh no, wait, you said 19.
I wonder if I were to
Ouch.
hide behind the Dwarven King's corpse and just like hold it in front of me if they'd keep shooting at me.
I will cast the. Oh no, I cannot. Okay, fine.
Zenben.
Okay. I'm gonna take on my dagger and go in front of this one to
Mhm.
attack him.
Yeah,
Sure.
there's a flame sphere there. If you win your turn, it's gonna burn you.
Yeah, but he can use his action to attack, bonus
Oh,
action
okay.
to
Go back to my-
disengage, and then
Yeah,
go
yeah,
back
yeah.
a few steps because he's a rogue.
Just
Yeah.
don't stay there.
So
No, it's okay.
go right
If
ahead.
he's lucky, he's actually killing the thing.
Yeah, make an attack roll. That is a hit.
Does he have advantage? He can roll again, can he?
He has-
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yes,
have
advantage.
advantage because of
Fairy fire.
fairy fire.
Yeah, it's just if he crits, I guess.
No, he has.
It's also
advantage.
sneak attack.
He's a rogue. He can sneak.
Mhm.
So roll for sneak attack damage. Um, 2 seconds. Getting multiple messages from family members because it's birthday, so I don't want to seem like an antisocial person and not just spam thank you all over the place. Alright, my bad. 6 wood, that is enough to destroy it. Your dagger actually, and you weren't there for the fight with the Oaken Bolters, you didn't
No.
notice it. But for those of you that were, you remember how indestructible the thing was. And yet with a single dagger, Zanben jumped on the other construct and just stabbed it and dislodged its head unit from the rest of the body. And it just falls limp to the ground. Shield guy is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, Zenben, you want to move out?
Yeah, you want to move up. Shield guy rushes up to Gerp.
Why? Why would he ever do such a thing?
Oh, I don't know. Why are you trying to steal the freaking axe from the king? Oh wow, it's a 10.
That's nice. I want to borrow it
Muckluck
for
sword.
eternity.
Yeah. I'm gonna ram the sphere into the bolter.
Mhm.
So saving throw. DC 14.
Does it have advantage? Yeah, this one has advantage as well. So 14.
Well-
Yep, it succeeds.
Okay, so it takes half of 7, so 3.
3.
That was a bonus action. There. Cannot comment that. Yeah, I'll just. Can I cast Spurge. No, it's bonus action. Never mind. I'll just Sacred Flame the bolter.
I'll take the 16.
Okay, so anyway, it's 1 damage.
Yeah.
It's
But
nothing.
The inanimate object dodged out of the way.
Yeah, of course.
He holds up his own sacred symbol and says, "My God's way better."
No, it actually fires an explosive bolt at Gerp. So
At the king?
at everything that's in the way, and even the armored shield person shield golem did not make it save. Make a dexterity saving throw. Gerp.
Okay. Dexterity.
So you would take half of 17 points of fire damage,
So 8.
and the other one is completely destroyed by the explosion.
Goodbye.
At the king.
Oh yeah, the skeleton of the king is just reduced to cinder by the explosive bolt. The bones are scattered all over the place. Whatever robe it was wearing is just completely destroyed. Priceless artifact.
Gerp
The
is totally gonna
crown
take that.
falls further down. It like bounces off on the wall. Even the battle axe is now. Hey. The battle axe is probably over here now.
And the crown.
Gerp.
Gerp's gonna watch the battle axe fly through the air like,
In slow motion.
and I'm gonna throw my crappy warhammer on the ground. I'm gonna grab the battle axe and run into this hallway.
Alright. You grab the battle axe, run into the hallway. You notice basically the hallway leads to a staircase that goes up. And the staircase goes up for about like 50 feet.
Okay.
Gregor.
I will move.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, so what's the distance here?
Distance is from you 55 feet.
55 feet. Okay. So it is out of range of my gun. I'll try anyway. I'll cast Pyrochemic Shot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm at a disadvantage, right? With my blaster.
Yeah, because that would be you'd be out of the normal range, but you can make an attack with disadvantage.
Nice.
Oh.
19 hits. So
Plus-
you supercharge your shotgun and
Yeah, you-
fire at it. So
You need to add 3d6,
yeah, so 10 plus 3d6.
and the thing is on fire.
Oh, it's gonna make a dexterity save.
Oh yeah.
At the start of its turn. But it does take 21 points of damage. It's a bolt of white-green flame comes out of your shotgun and just pummels the oaken bolter that almost topples over from the blow. It's burning. There's like these weird greenish fumes coming out of it, and it's shaking and rattling. Zanben.
Okay. Where did the crown fall?
The crown would have fallen probably around. Let me get a piece of something. The crown would have fallen because it's very light. Yeah, somewhere around here.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay.
You run and snatch the crown.
Yeah.
And he places it on his head.
I'm the king now.
So it's a dwarven crown, so it's not like a cute little human crown. It's more like an elaborate helm that you put on.
Okay.
Of course, elaborate in Duergar terms. So it's made of black steel. There's like a rune in the front, and on both sides there's this like carving of what looks like steps, I guess. Like it's something like this.
Oh, you're doomed, Zanban. I bet that crown's way more important than this axe.
Front.
Ah.
And like
Oaken
got
bow's gonna
this.
blast you.
No, I should. Like the helm itself probably does like this in back of it. And there's like a rune here. Something like that.
And with my cunning action, can I just dash to where Gerb is, or?
Yep,
Yeah.
you can.
Oh, you're a terrible person. That Oaken bow's just gonna come over here and blast us both.
Alright, so you've got the Duergar crown. Shields boy are down. Mukluk.
I'm going to move here. I'm going to, as a bonus action, force a saving throw with the flame spear, as it follows the bolter.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use the 21.
So it's take 4 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to go on defensive on dodge.
Alright.
Oh, it's
Yoken
not gonna matter.
bolter.
It's coming at us.
Well, no shit.
Zanban, you're terrible.
Oh, you're terrible. You have the battle axe. I just have the crown.
Dex check.
Oh yeah, it's burning.
Oh yeah, Dex check at the start of its turn because of the burning. I'm gonna take the 18.
Okay.
So
So nothing, and then next turn it's a Dex check or it takes 1d6.
Yeah.
And then after that it stops burning. But it is going to fire 2 bolts, one at Gerp and one at Zenman. It's going to fire the harpoon at Gerp.
Why fire at us?
9, does that hit?
That's a miss.
And then oh god.
Yes.
yeah.
It jams.
Here we go again. All right, Gerp, it's your turn.
Oh, I take my new battle axe and I want to go hit the thing with it.
Charge at it with your new battle axe.
Charge for your king.
I don't know if it has any properties or anything. I'll just use my old battle axe stats.
For all intents and purposes, right now it's a battle axe, a +1 battle axe.
Okay. I guess I'll re-rage to really get this going.
That is a
Well, I think it's a 9 because there's
Yeah,
no one
it's
else
a
in the area.
9.
Yeah.
Well, it would be a 10, so no, you miss.
Yeah.
And you are in melee range of it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gregor.
Okay, so. Yep. So
1, 2,
too
4,
far.
5, 6. Yeah. You could attack with disadvantage,
or I could just cast Firebolt.
or you could cast Firebolt. Oh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Wow.
Well, you hit.
You hit, and then yeah. Zandan.
I'm gonna take out my dagger. Go for it.
Alright.
Did I have advantage sides?
I
Yeah.
think you have advantage, yeah.
Yeah, Gerp is raging.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
Yes,
that's a crit.
Yeah,
All right, so do your roll for your magic dagger damage. That's a 9, and then roll 4d6, just for shits and giggles, because it's dead.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's how we do it.
So you just rush up to it and like cut both the cut the cord from the ballista and just slice through like any small and weak point, like small and weak pieces that there could be on this machine, and dismantle it with a flick of the wrist.
Nice.
And silence falls back down.
I am now your king.
Yeah. Okay. Group
Yeah,
hug, everyone.
I dare you to put that thing on, Zamban.
I'm gonna do it.
And then you hear a clink and a clank and stone that quickly falls. Seems like the spider might have been warned that something was happening and is probably coming your way.
Oh god.
Nice.
Gonna switch, remove all this. I'll go to the throne room and, well, lock the portcullis, I guess. Close it.
All right, you close the portcullis.
Can we command that spider with that crown or something?
No, it's blood.
Yeah, that's what the guy said, but
Yeah, man.
is it true?
Yeah.
Zanban, put on the helm.
Can I just? I have this guy's kit, so can I just try to look like?
To
The
disguise
king?
yourself as a Duergar? Yeah, make a disguise check. So it's a D20 plus your proficiency bonus plus your charisma bonus.
You might want to remove the skeleton from here.
Meanwhile,
skeleton doesn't
I'm
exist
going to the exit.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow Muckluck. I don't know what this rogue's doing.
So,
So where are you going, Mukluk?
No, the hallway where they tried to escape.
Yeah, where the door was and the steps leading up. Up probably means out somewhere.
All right, so you rush up the 50-foot stair and you happen upon the quarters of the king. So
Do
there's
we know if the spider could get through the corridor we went up?
Yeah, you think it would. It's big enough that it could.
But it has to destroy the portcullis first. Or get there.
Zanben, is that your...
yeah, that was mine.
Okay. 18. So you try to make yourself look like a Duergar, and as you do so, you see that somewhere in the room there's this I don't know if that's gonna work. Tear that opens up. And out comes
The retriever.
the spider. And it rushes at you guys.
What?
Is it large?
It's huge.
Technically it's large,
Okay.
but it has like such a big span with the legs and everything that I zoomed in on it. And it rushes at Zanben, who has the crown. All of you downstairs, upstairs, you hear the clambering of that giant metal spider.
Yeah, running. Start running.
Run.
You realize upstairs, it's only the king's quarters. It's a dead end. You close
back
the
with me.
only exit with the portcullis.
Yeah, we can hide.
And let me die.
Well,
Um,
maybe it's not coming for us.
So the retriever is gonna make an attack roll on you. Do I hit you on 18?
Me? Yes.
All right, and do I hit you on 31?
As a crit.
With a
kill.
crit.
So-
Is that a question?
So you take the first attack. You're gonna take 15 points of damage. Are you still up?
Nope.
All right, so then
I
you.
only have 7 left. So.
All right, so then as it stabs you with the other leg, you automatically fail 2 death saves. And then it turns its attention to whoever else is in the room.
The other doorway,
we're
was the
up.
spider able to get through that one?
All of them. All of them.
It was a pleasure seeing you guys.
So it's now your turn. I'll do Zenben last, in case someone is able to stabilize or something him before he plays. But yeah.
And it's 50 feet up the stairs, huh?
Yep.
And I remember from last session. Does the spider still look injured from when Uriel hit it twice?
Nah.
Or would we? I don't know.
There doesn't seem to be any signs of damage on it.
Mm-hmm.
For all we know, he still only shot twice and missed.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So what do you guys do?
Come help me.
I don't know if we can. 50 feet away, like that'd take all of my movement, and then I think plus some. Like I wouldn't even be able to get to stabilize you within a turn.
Yeah, 50 feet would get you to the doorway.
Yeah.
Since you're like higher.
So best case scenario, you're gonna roll 20, stand up to 1 hit point. As the spider runs over you, you're gonna hit the button to open the portcullis and run out.
I'm gonna throw the crumb at you.
Where's Gregor at? Is he downstairs or upstairs?
Yeah, he was watching the scene.
Oh God.
Yeah, I never said I was going anywhere.
So,
my
Gregor, Derp, Muckluck, you guys, I
Yeah.
need to know what you guys are doing.
I'm trying to find a hiding spot in the king's room.
All right, you can hide
Yeah,
under his bed.
Yeah,
So where's the switch to the portcullis?
on the throne.
Okay, so I have to get there and then. Okay, no. I will cast Entangle on that spider.
Strength saving throw.
Not bad, not bad.
Saving throw.
Throw your little mechanical buddy at it.
What about an 11?
Oh my god, it
Oh
failed.
my god, it misses.
So it's entangled.
Laser beam come out.
Run up the stairs,
4,
Gregor.
5. No, I'm going that way. That door is smaller.
Well, no. Simon
Oh,
said
no,
he
no,
could get through.
it doesn't
both
matter.
of them.
Like, forget my drawing. It can go into any of the corridors.
Okay, I go up then. I was here.
So you start going upstairs. As you rush upstairs, what do the other two do? Well, just you, Gerp, because Muckluck hid.
Yeah, could I drink the greater healing potion?
Yeah.
How much is that?
That's 4d4 plus 4.
Slash roll 44 plus 4. Oh, that's terrible. All right.
All right. Zan, can you make a death save, please?
Oh,
Yeah.
And so,
Was
was
not
faded.
meant to be.
it was faded.
and so ends Zanben's quest in the Wildlands, killed by a retriever.
One of us. One of us.
13, is it enough to get free?
Nope.
No.
You guys have another turn upstairs.
Well, I stopped sensing it moving because it shakes the ground.
Oh, you can
So-
hear it try to break
Oh.
away from the bonds. You can still hear the steel plates grating against one another. Screeching
I
and
just realized it's the king's room. There must be an escape so he doesn't get cornered out.
Well,
So-
but the king
try to-
died in here.
Well, he died in the throne, sitting in it.
Yeah, we don't know if he died there because he was trapped or not.
So
Maybe
I'll,
he was wounded.
Maybe.
Yeah, we don't know.
I'll look if there's an escape hidden somewhere in this room.
Mhm.
So I'll investigate.
All right, are you using your passive or do you want to roll?
All passive.
All right, there are no escapes.
Go back onto their bed.
All right, that's your
Can
turn.
you describe the king's room a little bit, Simon?
So
we
picture,
know there's a
okay,
bed.
yeah, there's a bed, there's a bunch of, there's furniture around. So the upstairs basically is 3 rooms. You have his bedroom, and then you have like a servant room, some sort of like dressing room maybe or something like that. And then the third one is like a sort of like a study for him. And there's this one has like shelves, table, and a few statues in it. Then the bedroom itself has a humongous chest at the foot of the bed, a very intricate and ornate bed, and then a few dressers and such in the room, all made out of stone, except for the chest.
And Mukluk's search was all 3 rooms, or just the bedroom?
All 3 rooms.
Oof.
I will hide in the servants' room, let's say.
Make a stealth check. And for those that hide, same thing, make a stealth check.
Not bad.
Yeah, I guess I'll try to try to hide somewhere. I'll use the still a stone thing.
Right.
Soros hiding up there.
It's going to try to free itself.
It fails.
So, here's the thing, guys. If you keep hiding here, I will find and kill you. All 3 of you. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's a dead end and it's a kill box. There's a reason why the Duergar King died here. As long as it's entangled, you might have a chance at running the fuck away.
No, die with me.
I guess I don't know, and Gerp doesn't know, but is this thing smart enough to know there's 3 people upstairs? To like this mechanical? I don't know.
What do you mean?
Like, how intelligent is it? It's like, oh, I saw 3 people run upstairs, or he saw 1 person run upstairs, right? Because Gregor, like, he wouldn't know that Mukluk and Gerp are there, right?
Oh no, I figure you guys have seen one another as you're trying to frantically hide somewhere upstairs.
Yeah, you know, I meant from like the spider's point of view. Spider's like, oh, I targeted 1 person running upstairs.
You have no idea how intelligent the spider is.
Yeah.
But you
Or if
know that
like...
it seems to be able to follow... Like, it seems to be intelligent enough to follow a prey. Like, it followed you out of the complex. But when the party was split, it seemed to have followed the majority of the party and not Gerp.
Guys, do you think we can kill it?
I don't think we have a choice, but I have 1 spell left.
Wait a second.
1.
The ghost told us the king activated it. Can we deactivate it?
Yeah, if you're the king. You know, with the blood of the king.
He said you had to have the blood of the king and whatnot. Gerp already tried all that.
No, to control it, yeah. But maybe there's...
No, it's the same thing.
The same thing.
Unfortunate downfall of the Duergar here. That thing killed everyone, and that thing is never gonna stop.
So if that thing killed all the Duergar...
Well, those that didn't die from the, like, rebellion thing. Ow.
Alright, I guess we'll have to make a plan to escape, guys.
Yeah.
Although this thing is like magical teleporting. I'm not sure how that works.
Or you can come to the Wildeland with me.
Never.
Well, we don't have any choice. So
what do you do?
I book it.
All right.
And I will try my best to get to that switch.
Okay. The other
Can I
two
drink?
you stay.
Can I move 25 feet and then drink another healing potion, the normal one?
Yeah, sure.
I guess I'll follow Gregor.
What's a normal healing? Is it 2d4?
2d4 plus 2. Yeah.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2. That's 1d4. Slash roll 1d4. 6. Okay.
So you're halfway down the stairs. We'll leave it at that. Mukluk and Gregor, you're coming down the stairs. And the creature frees itself.
Yeah.
No way.
And it starts
Re-entangle
going
it.
up. What is... Okay, so what was your stealth check? 14 and 18?
Yeah.
It moves up here, sees you. Is going to make 1 attack against each of you.
You will be missed, guys.
So Gregor 12, Muckluck 19.
Yeah.
Muckluck, you take what is it? 2d6, 2d8 plus 6. You're gonna take 19 points of damage.
Ow.
The portcullis, how fast did it raise up and down? Is it like instantaneous?
It's almost instantaneous. Like it's 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
It goes up, it comes down.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you wanted to close to trap the spider in here,
Yeah.
Gregor
Well,
could
you can-
sacrifice his
It created a
construct.
hole in the ground, so it's
But
probably
it
very
Oh
didn't
no,
gonna
no,
be.
the tear
last
was in
long.
the air.
Oh,
It tore open the air and came out.
Mm-hmm.
the roof.
No,
Clearly, it can't do it all the time, though, or it would have followed you guys last time.
I guess that's our turn.
yeah, that's your turn now.
I will send my construct to that throne.
What's the
Sit,
speed of your construct?
Um,
Throw it at it.
15.
15? Alright, so it can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It can dash and climb up the throne at the end of its turn.
Okay, but I won't be in front of the door anyways at
No.
that point.
No, but at least it's like in position.
I disengage. So I don't know up to where I can move here.
That would be 25 feet up the stairs, or do you want to move inside the room?
Oh no, I moved past that spider.
Okay, well you have 25 feet.
Why are there two of them?
No, I found a better
Oh.
token.
That
That is much closer to what it is. So yeah, Gregor, just move. All right, you
Okay.
rush past it. By the way, because I'm making it bigger than it's supposed to be, I'll just do a thing here. That should work. Yeah, this is its reach.
Okay.
So that you guys know, like, because I'm playing with the sizes. So
Oh.
it's very huge, but it doesn't have
I'll move on the
Four.
other side.
that's only 20 feet.
I'll cast suggestion on it, and I'll suggest him, let us go. We'll leave, never come back, and you can consider us dead.
And
So
your spell
he has-
fails.
Okay.
You still have another 10 feet, though.
Yeah, but I cannot disengage.
Well, yeah, disengage is an action.
Yeah, but he cast a spell.
Oh, yeah, okay. You remain in the... Yeah, sorry. So yeah, you cast your spell and you realize that the creature doesn't seem to pay any attention to what you're saying. Gerp,
yeah.
you're 25 feet away from it. You see it down the stairs.
I'll move max like rate or move 25 and then move up to here and then bonus action rage.
All right, go ahead.
Is that something I can? Yeah, is that
Sure.
okay?
I'll allow it. And then I'll ask everyone to whoa. Oh, dex saving throw. To make a dex saving throw. All of y'all.
Is it a spell-like effect?
It is a spell-like effect.
Does it
Okay.
does at least 2 damage?
It doesn't do any damage.
I'll use my intelligence then. That's with my tolerance to magic.
Normal.
Muckluck is webbed. Gerp is... Gerp and Gregor are not webbed.
Muckluck, I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
So
You're gonna come with me.
that's its turn. Basically, it tried what it was doing, or attempting to do anyway, was to web you guys and then go after Gerp. But Gerp ran through, so it just webbed and turned around and whoop, Gerp ran under it. So that's its turn. You're webbed. It's now your turns.
Is the little construct guy gonna open the door?
Whenever you want.
He does it.
All right, doors open.
Let's see, how far away is it? Yeah, I'll take the attack of opportunity and run 50 feet. So I'll see what happens on his attack first before I move.
It is difficult terrain though. That entire square. So put your minis back and do it again.
I didn't move. So.
Oh no, but Gregor did.
Oh.
Gregor, go back to where you were.
10, 20,
Here.
30, 40, 50. Okay.
So you take the attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Do I hit you on 23?
Yes.
You're going to take half of 17.
Perfect.
All right. Mukluk, you can make a strength check as an action to remove yourself.
Nope.
A strength check, not a save.
Oh, well,
I'll allow you
it's
to
the
reroll.
same. It's the same.
30.
I'm
It's
allowing you to
zero.
reroll.
Yeah, but
Okay, that's a fail.
Well,
Oh, wait. Yeah, you can actually, if you would rather, burn them.
I need fire damage for it.
You need any fire damage. The thing is you would take the fire damage, but Gregor could probably take you and drag you along because the webs aren't there anymore.
Yeah, I'll uninstall the thing. I'll cast the flame
Flaming
sphere
sphere.
there.
All right. So both you and any 5-foot cubes exposed to fire burns away in one round. All right. So this entire section.
Can I move before you do that?
You're not affected.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically just these two squares that disappear.
Okay.
Ooh, the creature might actually take fire damage.
It will.
Want to see that HP bar?
You want to see that HP bar?
Yeah, I want. Yeah.
That sweet HP bar. Can you guys see it?
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And it has to make a saving throw. It's not immune to magic.
Oh.
That's surprising.
11. So it takes 11 points of damage.
All right, let's see. I'm gonna zoom in here to really get the full effect of this.
Oh my god.
So Mukluk.
Yeah. No, I'm down. I actually have to save for my own spell.
Well, yeah, but okay. So Gregor, you can grab Mukluk by like the leg and drag him with you.
Okay, so I will cast Entangle on that spider. Grab
Come on.
his leg and run the fuck out.
Okay, so you can do 25 feet.
Come on, spider fail.
It fails.
All right. So that's your turn. Now it's going to be its turn.
And the portcullis is open.
Yeah, but it's going to try to free itself. Is a 16 enough?
Yes.
So that was its action. It's going to move.
It's on a difficult terrain.
Yeah. So
Basically,
is it immune to difficult terrain? No.
And I just cast it. Well, I tried to cast it on the edge, so everything in front of it is entangled.
But would you have entangled yourself?
Well, no, I run first, then I cast.
Oh, okay. Then in that
Okay.
case, I'll use this. And you want to basically have it like that, sort of?
actually, it's taking the whole red area.
Is it 20-foot radius for entangle?
Let's see.
20-foot square.
Square.
Yeah, starting from a point so it's no, the red area is 25.
So basically, it would be cast here.
So you want to put it like here?
Well, no, it has to be on it. Move to the left. Okay. Is it on it?
Yeah, it's the creature's in it.
Okay. So I just want to make sure I block his movement.
Alright.
Okay. No, one to the left. No, one to the right. Okay. Good.
That's where I put it in the first place. Alright, so 10, 20. That's 30. That's 40. It used its action. It can move all the way up to here, but that's the end of its turn. It is now your turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Double
So-
move out of here.
Double move out of here, and as soon as everyone's out, I shouted my construct to push the plate.
All right. Do I hit you on a 14? Gerp.
No.
Gerp, you're out. Muckluck and Gregor, you're out. The Portcullis closes. Next turn, you'll see that creature goes up against the Portcullis and start trying to tear the Adamantian bar out of there. For all intents and purposes, your construct is gone.
Yeah, it's a worthy sacrifice.
We're gonna come back. It's gonna be like a zombie construct. It's like,
Or it's the tiny construct sitting on the throne. So, end of second turn. Do Gregor or Gerb try anything on Muckluck? And I'm gonna ask Muckluck to make a death save after that.
I think we have one. We have one last healing potion we can dump in his mouth.
Or if Grigor has another.
I know
Healing word.
my last spell was that entangle.
I mean,
Yeah, one
casting
left.
Entangle repeatedly and kiting people, this is so Baldur's Gate 1.
Yeah, we still had 2 potion of healings.
I used 2 of them, so I think we
Yeah.
had 3 total. I used 2, so
We had 3. You used the greater, and there's
And
2
the
minor.
normal.
So, Muckluck, you regain 6 hit points, and you guys bolt the fuck out of there.
yes. Sandman,
Never
no!
to come back. I'm not coming back here. It's over.
Not coming back ever again. And we're gonna add a new grave to the inn. Wow, what's up with HP bars, guys? What?
Woo!
Is that? Yeah, Uriel has 23 hit points on 1.56. What is going on?
Uriel.
There you go. So, and I think Marius was gone.
Oh God, they're all
Linfrey,
dying.
Bree, Cacaw, Gregor, Crispinus was still alive. Muckluck. All right. You will go back to either Boron or the trading post. We'll talk about that offline. Thank you everyone for coming. Thank you for those that watched. This was an escape from the whole place, the whole Duergar tomb thing, city. You
Double
have
escape.
uncovered the first clue in a very long quest line in the Wildlands. On that note, we have all of our socials here under our names. Be sure to make sure to follow us. Check our stuff here at the channel. You'll see me next week for Star Wars and a bunch of stuff. We're gonna go on to upkeep for us, but thank you guys for playing. Thank you guys for coming, and thank you guys for not all of you dying. Also, you lost the +1 dagger forever.
Yeah.
Ciao, everyone.
See ya.